What's going on, everybody? Welcome into our 2026 Chat Sports Mock Draft brought to you by our friends over on Prize Picks. Welcome into the show. It is the best time of the year, genuinely. I'm not even joking when I say this. This is my favorite day. Second annual Chat Sports Mock Draft. We are live across the company. You walk outside the studio door, there's nobody at their desk, there's nobody in the kitchen, there's nobody in the bathroom. Everybody's in their studios. We got GMs, we've got head coaches, we've got all our hosts acting like the general managers, making the picks. All 3 rounds. We are live on the Ravens Rundown. We are live on the Packers Report. Gage is on the 1s and 2s. I am so delighted to be hanging out with you guys today. Before we go any further, I need you guys to shout out your city down below. I want to know, where are you watching from? We, as always, are high atop a beautiful, this time of year, downtown Dallas, Texas, Studio P. We got Gage again on the 1s and 2s. And I want to hear where you guys are watching from. Corey Graff is in Marion, Illinois. GGF, Great Game Footage, 6959, is in Marysville, Ohio. Go Pack Go from Tulsa, Oklahoma. A little bit of shout out to the Sooner State. Yeah, what's up? Great. Thank you. North Dakota's in the chat. We got Oklahoma City here. King, North Carolina, Tennessee, Savannah, Georgia, Oklahoma. We got someone from Bournemouth, England. There we go. Do all the hosts work in the same building? Yes, for the most part. We've got a Cincinnati office. In that office is covered Bengals, Colts, Cowboys. Is that it? Just Bengals, Colts, Cowboys? For the NFL teams? Yeah, I'm trying to think of any others. I think it's just Bengals, Colts, Cowboys out of there.
Yeah, I believe that's it.
Yeah. Every other team, all the 29 others, are covered right here in Dallas, Texas. Warrington, UK, 2 from over across the pond. Baltimore, New Jersey, Charleston, Jacksonville. We got someone in here from Windsor, Ontario, Canada. North Dakota, Germany. Chief says trade up, get Chris Johnson, then double dip. Go get Dalen Everett. Okay, there we go. On the runway rebuild, working in the AOA of DFW Airport. All right, Lothric Knight, you are not very far from me at all down here in downtown. Albuquerque, New Mexico is checking in. Atlanta is checking in, where I got married. Shout out to Atlanta. New Jersey, Bel Air, Maryland. Peavish is in Knoxville, Tennessee. Rocky Top, you'll always be. Pennsylvania, Eastern Shore, Maryland. We got all the real ones hanging out with us. So happy that you guys are here. If you want to kill the draft today, if you want to kill the draft in a week from today, on next Thursday, do me one big favor. Hit that thumbs up button and like today's video. Like I said, we are live on both channels, so we're going to continue to put you guys up against each other, to compete against each other. And if we look at the likes right now, we've got Packers at 6, Ravens at 9. Not even joking. So go ahead, hit that thumbs up button. Let's get to 20 on each channel, ladies and gentlemen, and let's get there as quickly as possible. Make sure to do me one big favor. Hit that thumbs up button. Guys, let's get to the super chat before we get to the menu, to give our main man, Corey Graff, a little bit of love for sending in that too, man. Thank you, Beer Man, Yawane, and Hecht. I like Hecht a lot. I would love to get Hecht in the 3rd. I've got some things cooking up on the Ravens side. Might even be making a trade up, and it might not look like a good move at the time, but I feel good about it. I really, really do. Corey Graff came in with a $2 super chat saying, go, Pack, go. Shout out to you, Corey. Thank you so much for being our first super chat of the day. 25 likes on Ravens, 12 likes on Packers. Y'all keep making sure to hit that thumbs up button. The draft starts at 2:10. When the second hits 2:10, we will automatically put the Las Vegas Raiders on the clock, and I'm sure very, very shortly after that, Fernando Mendoza will be a Las Vegas Raider. Hey, if you want to send in a super chat like my main man, Corey, we appreciate everybody who does. It is not a requirement whatsoever, but we do appreciate those who give us support and show us a little bit of love via the super chat option. $5 Packers Super Chats on that channel. Go Pack Go. If you want a Ravens chant, $5 Super Chat. We'll do it RAVENS Ravens. $20 to join the Hall of Fame Club for both of those channels. And $200 total today. Producer Gage and myself will be doing a lot of a boot race. So go ahead and make sure to get those Super Chats in if you do so. Appreciate it. We will be battling you too. Prime, I'm on Central Time. 3:10 Eastern, 2:10 Central is when those first picks come up. Joey, do you got beef with the Raiders and Steelers host? With the Steelers host, I do for sure. I hate that guy. Daniel Hammond said, babe, wake up. Joey Peterson is live. First time being live in a while, and I'm happy to be here with you guys. It's I'm not even, like, it sounds like I'm trying to hype today up. I'm genuinely not. It is actually my favorite day. Like, I woke up this morning, and I told my wife, I was like, I am so excited to go to work today. And, hey, that same sentiment, I'm still feeling it right here. Just as we get kicked off.
I couldn't really sleep last night, Joey. I was so excited, like a kid on Christmas morning, Christmas Eve, excited to get out of bed and do a mock draft. I don't know if you felt the same way. But
could not agree more, man. I was juiced, still am, and pumped up about it. Also pumped up because the Packers report has taken the early lead in the Super Chat battle. They are up 2-0. Easily passable for the Baltimore Ravens rundown to do so. $5 for the Ravens rundown will put them up on the top. Okay. I want you guys to name a player in the comments section that you want your team to draft, okay? Name a player down below that you think the Ravens should draft or you think the Packers should draft. Give me your answer. We'll start giving a little bit of shout-outs, and then we're going to go over my big boards for both of these teams, okay? Starting with Baltimore because they do have a round one pick, as we know. The Green Bay Packers do not have a round one pick, but then we'll go Packers, Ravens. We'll go back and forth between the two of them. But real quickly, let me know who's a player that you think your team should draft down below. We got Corey Graff in here saying Chris Johnson, asking how the Sudsy Bear is working out for you. I put some on this morning, and I smell delightful, Corey. I promise you that. Appreciate you, man. Really, really do. Daniel, thanks so much for coming in with a $5 Super Chat. We will get your Super Chat up here momentarily. Corey says Chris Johnson. Project Superfan says Chris Johnson. W.I.'s Wade says Ted Hurst. Lothric Knight says Chris Johnson or Lee Hunter, maybe Christen Miller. Over on the Ravens side, Sadiq. Isaac asked, do you watch college football? College football is actually my favorite sport, so I do watch a lot of college football. PV Shea says Baltimore Ravens take Chris Brazzell with number 45. Chris Brazzell in round 2 or Jeff Caldwell. Carnell Tate says prime time, baby. Game Overlord says David Bailey. MCB is saying Venga Ioane. Right now, leading the poll on the Ravens side from 75 votes is Kenyon Sadiq. In second place is Venga Ioane. Third place, Jordan Tyson. Last place, Spencer Fano. On the backer side of things, the unbelievable favorite is Chris Johnson. 76%. Then Lee Hunter at 12%, Avion Terrell at 9%, and Brandon Cisse at 3%. Joey, what do you think about Mike Vrabel right now? That's a crazy situation. That is a wild situation. Also, shout out to Daniel. Packers versus Chiefs Super Bowl. Packers win. CPOTY? Comeback Player of the Year between Parsons and Mahomes. So excited for this season. Daniel, appreciate you for the 5, my friend. Thank you a ton. Okay. Fano says Ghost Your Memes. There we go. Heard Chargers might draft Chris Johnson. Yeah, I would not be surprised if they do in their first round pick. Joey, what's your opinion? What do you think about Brazzell at 45? I like Brazzell a lot. If that's the pick at 45, I'd be happy with it, man. I am a Tennessee Volunteer alum, so you know I love me some Chris Brazzell. I don't think I'd go that way, like in the second round, depending on who's on the board. But I would definitely think about it with, in the third round. If he somehow falls to 80, yeah, I would not think twice. If you still need to, add in at the wide receiver spot, then I would love to go with Chris Brazzell. All right, let's talk about big boards. And I'm still Zeno. Yes, this is where every Chat Sports team does a mock draft. I actually want to look at the YouTube side of things and see how many of our teams right now are live. I am sure it's okay. So, I mean, there's a ton of teams live right now. Let me go to actually, I don't want to change out of that right now. Okay, let me go to the big board. All right, let's do it. We're going to start with the Ravens side of things. Round 1, big board, okay? Now, this is realistic. If I were actually making a big board, I'd have guys like David Bailey and Jeremiah Love and Arvell Reese top of that list, but that's not realistic for the Ravens at 14. Spencer Fano. I believe if he's available at 11, that's who I'm taking. Okay, Ruben Bain. Think there's a chance, at 14. If there's a chance Ruben Bain falls down, I would definitely select the edge rusher out of Miami. Jordan Tyson, if he's available at 14, I would love to take Tyson. In fact, I would not even mind trading up for a guy like Fano, Bain, or Tyson. Kenyon Sadiq, the tight end out of Oregon, he's definitely a guy that I think will be available at 14, as I do think also Venga Ioane will be available at 14. Mekhi Lemon I put on this list as well. Don't love him as much as I love Tyson, but I still really would like that pick for the Baltimore Ravens. Let's go Packers round 2, Gage, and then we'll go back to Ravens round 2. For the Green Bay Packers, top of that list is Chris Johnson, the cornerback out of San Diego State. There's a chance Jermon McCoy falls. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't know if he'll fall all the way down to 52, but at this point, I would not be surprised if he's not a first-round pick. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if he was, but people are a little bit scared of that knee. Avion Terrell, I think there's a real legitimate chance he falls as well. Keep your eyes on him. Christen Miller, the defensive tackle out of Georgia. Colton Hood, the cornerback out of Tennessee. Lee Hunter, the defensive tackle out of Texas Tech. Absolutely love him. Dennis Sutton, edge rusher out of Penn State. Brandon Cisse, cornerback out of South Carolina. D'Angelo Pons, the cornerback out of Indiana. And then Malachi Lawrence, the edge rusher out of UCF. Packers fans, keep your eyes on those guys. Back to Baltimore, round 2, Denzel Boston. Do not think he'll be available, but I at least like to dream about it. Eli Stowers, the tight end out of Vanderbilt, would absolutely love that pick. Peter Woods, defensive tackle out of Clemson. TJ Parker, edge rusher out of Clemson. Jeremy Bernard, the wide receiver out of Alabama. R. Mason Thomas, edge rusher out of Oklahoma. Malachi Lawrence, edge rusher out of UCF. Jennings Dunker, the offensive lineman out of Iowa. Caleb Banks, defensive tackle out of Florida. And then Chris Bell, the wide receiver out of Louisville. To round 3 we go for Green Bay, the big board. I got 5 names for you. Derek Moore, edge rusher out of Michigan. Davison Igbinosun, cornerback out of Ohio State. Jennings Dunker, offensive line, offensive guard out of Iowa. Jalen Farmer, offensive guard out of Kentucky. And then Travis Burke, the offensive tackle out of Memphis. For Baltimore, a lot of centers on this list because I think if you don't get Fano in the first, you get a center at this point. Sam Hecht, Jake Slaughter, Connor Liu, all 3 of those guys would absolutely love. Ted Hurst, wide receiver out of Georgia State. And then, of course, I put Chris Brazzell on the end of that one as well for my round 3 big board. Reminder, these are all guys that I believe are legitimately or do legitimately have chances to be there for Baltimore if they are available in that spot. Oof. We are getting close, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting awfully close. And not only close to this mock draft, which is happening in 9 minutes, but we are also close to the NFL draft, which is happening in 7 days. And if you are pumped up about it, the fact that it is only 7 days away, do me one big favor, hit that thumbs up button on today's stream. Only QBs I'd take would either be Taylor Green or Sawyer Robertson, says Christian. Kimberly says, hey, Joey, what is up? What's going on, Christian? Good, or Kimberly and Christian, good to see you guys. I hate Peter Woods, Joey. If he's at that spot and a receiver was there, I would go receiver, draft best center in round 2. I don't like Peter Woods in the first round, but I do like Peter Woods in the second, okay? That's my thoughts. That's my feelings.
I do say, Joey, now that you mentioned your big boards, I want to hear what the people's big boards is as well. Like, who they like in the first 3 rounds.
Yeah, who do you guys like? Who is your dream, okay?
What's your dream scenario of the first 2 days?
Selections in rounds 1, 2, and 3 for Baltimore, and then rounds 2 and 3 for Green Bay? You guys let me know. Lothric says, regardless of who we draft, the big boy we should get is Dexter Lawrence. Anybody who has seen his tape is insane. Dude's even better dance moves. Nick is giving me a go pack go. Mr. Harrington says we really need a corner. I'd love Johnson, Hood, or Terrell. Jam Miller to Green Bay. Help Josh Jacobs, please. I'm not a huge Jam Miller fan, but I don't hate that.
I think there's better. I think there's better running back options outside of Miller.
I don't hate the lookout for Jam Miller though, or for a running back. Joey, do you think the Ravens take a cornerback this draft? Well, they might after the trade that I maybe did or did not cook up for Baltimore. You'll have to wait to see it. Joey, will you be streaming the uniform reveal? No, I will not, but I will be reacting to the uniforms via YouTube Shorts. So make sure to check that out a little bit later today. Tyson Rafano, then second, Eli Stowers. Okay, let's do a race to 50 likes. Right now, Ravens, we're at 37. Packers, we're at 20. Go ahead and see who can get to 50 first. Ravens are only 13 away. Packers are only 30 away. Y'all go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me, ladies and gentlemen, and see if we can get to 50 likes. Sadiq for round one, Peter Ruiz for the second day. Official ATL Ghostface's Cardinal Tate to Baltimore. I think my dream Ravens draft, okay, is Jordan Tyson in the first, Eli Stowers in the second, Sam Hecht or Jake Slaughter in the third. So that way you get yourself a wide receiver, you get yourself a tight end, and of course you get yourself also a center as well. Gage, let's update this if you don't mind. Ravens at 45 likes, Packers at 20, and we just got a $20 super chat from Corey Graff. Bang! There we go, my friend. There we go. 45 to 20. Now 46 to 22. Ravens only 4 likes away from getting to 50 likes. Yeah, Ravens are dominating like battle. Packers are dominating the super chat battle. Ravens now at 47 likes. Only 3 more likes for the Baltimore Ravens rundown to get us to 50. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Now they're at 48. Packers at 23. There we go, there we go, there we go. Now, I will tell you, Packers fans, I want Chris Johnson at 52. I do not think he's going to be available. And there we go, 50 likes for the Baltimore Ravens rundown. There we go, baby. Ravens rundown, winning that like battle. Packers report did just come in with a $20 super chat from my main man, Mr. Corey Graff. He said, Peter Bukowski of Locked On Packers says, biggest Packers draft at 52 might be a wide receiver. I agree Dexter Lawrence would be great, but we risk not getting someone like Chris Johnson in the corner room where we desperately need bodies. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. But I feel like Dexter Lawrence is a known commodity. And, of course, when you're drafting somebody, anybody, they are an unknown commodity. Beer Man came in with a $20 super chat. This thing's getting close.
That just made things interesting, Joey.
Shout out to my main man, Beer Man. Appreciate him always seeing him in the comment section. Always seeing Beer Man hanging out with us in the comment section of the videos. He is 100%, no ifs, ands, or buts about it, a part of the Noti gang. Wow, this thing's getting close. 27 for the Green Bay Packers report, 20 for the Baltimore Ravens rundown, of course.
Is Beer Man in the Hall of Fame yet?
Beer Man is.
Okay,
he is.
so
He is.
I'm assuming Corey Graff is as well.
Yes, they
Yes,
are.
they
They
both
are.
are.
They both are. Shout out to you guys. Appreciate you guys for every super chat donated. Of course, all donations are 100%. They go back to the company. They go back to the channel. And we appreciate all of you guys. Toad Gamer says, I'm part of the Noti gang. We only got $29 million in cap space. Dexter wants 30. You could move some things around. You really could. I promise you. Beer Man says, let's go Ravens. Let's crush this, Joey. Appreciate you, my friend. All righty.
So is there any scouting reports you want to hit on?
I do actually want to hit a scouting report. It is for our friends, our sponsor of today's show. If you guys have noticed, our friends over at Prize Picks have been the reason that you guys are getting daily free content right here on the channel. That is no different with this live show right now, so we do want to give them a big shout out because today's live show is brought to you by Prize Picks, America's #1 sports picks app. With playoff basketball finally here, there's no better time with our friends at Prize Picks, and I'll tell you this, the app is really easy to use. All you got to do is pick more or less on a few player stats and lock in your lineup. If you are a hoops guy, you can go with points, rebounds, assists, blocks, or three-pointers. If you're more of a seam head, you could choose hits, home runs, or strikeouts. One thing I love is the new social feeds feature where you can share Prize Picks with your friends and copy lineups with a single click. You can actually follow me on the app at jpeterson8 to see all of my lineups. Here is one of my newest Prize Picks lineup for some Saturday hoops action. I got the more on Donovan Mitchell, 37.5 points, rebounds, and assists. More on Jalen Brunson, 38.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And the more on LeBron James, 41.5 points, rebounds, and assists. New users, download the Prize Picks app today. Use code HMA when you play your first $5 lineup to receive $50 in lineups. That's code HMA when you play your first $5 lineup to get an extra $50 with Prize Picks. Clickable link to download the app is in the comments and description of today's video. We appreciate all of you guys who support us here on the Baltimore Ravens Rundown and on the Packers Report. Of course, today's show, as always, is brought to you by our great friends over at Prize Picks. We have a little bit of scouting report on Jordan Tyson, a guy who might be the pick for Baltimore. Quality route runner, help his quarterback find success in contested catches. Not a burner, but very fast and quick enough. Comes with medical red flags, however, never played a full season in college. On the Green Bay Packers side of things, a guy to watch out for, Lee Hunter, the nose tackle out of Texas Tech. He's active in run support, good length, shows some great shedding ability too. 3-down ability will determine his NFL ceiling. Needs to polish his technique, not rely so much on bully ball. We are 1 minute away from this thing kicking off. And if you're excited, go ahead and give me a me down below in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Who's ready? Who is ready? Gage, you can just throw me. Oh, there we go. Who's ready for the draft? Give me a me in the comment section. We are pumped up. We are locked in. We are almost ready to roll. We are almost starting this thing, ladies and gentlemen. I see Miles. I see Jeff. I see PV, Prime, PV, WI, Nick, Project, Christen, Corey, Sports Prod, Miles, Thomas, Prime, Kimberly. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. And the Las Vegas Raiders are on the clock. Okay, who are they going to pick? I can't wait for it to be. I can't wait for it to be Jeremiah Love. And they just go, Wildcat with Jeremiah Love and Ashton Genty. That's their plan offensively for the foreseeable future.
No, imagine they get Cole Payton instead. That'll be amazing. That'll be the most Raiders pick out there.
It really would be. We got Sports Prod saying, Joey, how are you? I'm doing great. How could I not be? It's the best day of the year. It's the best day of the year, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate this for being your favorite channel. Thomas says, oh, I don't know. Official ATL Ghostface, my man, says we're ready for the draft. Number 1 is official. Fernando Mendoza, you, my friend, are a Las Vegas Raider. And with that, number 2, the New York Jets are on the clock. Gage, do we think right here that they're going David Bailey or Arvell Reese? Because I feel like at the beginning of all of this, like the draft season, it felt like Arvell Reese at 2 was probably going to be the pick. But over the last couple of weeks, it seems like it's going to be David Bailey.
I got a hot take. It's going to be either Sonny Styles or Caleb Downs.
Wow.
That's my hot take.
Do you have insider info?
I might have insider info on this. I might have some insider info, but I'm pretty confident it's either going to be between Sonny Styles or Caleb Downs.
Now, a reminder, we were allowed finally to do some trades. So you'll see a lot of moving around. There is some rumors going around. Dexter Lawrence has been dealt. There's some rumors going around.
Number 2 is in.
That A.J. Brown has been dealt. There's also some rumors going around that maybe Marlon Humphrey might be on the trade block. We'll see in a second. Number 2 is in. Who is it?
Moment of truth, waiting for it all to come in.
Who is it? Alex Hart is in the channel.
Oh!
Hey, buddy.
Caleb Downs!
What? Caleb Downs, number 2.
It's actually a solid pick because the Jets secondary was abysmal this year, and I feel like with having him, it'll help out with the safety spot for the Jets.
Wow.
It's a big crazy, and a trade at number 3.
Now, I will tell you this. I do think that there is not a more pro-ready player in this NFL draft than Caleb Downs is. I think this is a guy who could have started 17 games last season, and with what we've seen over the last couple of years in the National Football League, think of guys like Kyle Hamilton, think of guys like Derwin James, just how impactful that they have been to their teams. The safety position is getting really important again. The Jets prioritizing that, passing on Bailey, passing on Reese, passing on Love, go with Caleb Downs.
And we got to
trade Kansas City, trading up from number 9 up to number 3, flip-flopping with the Arizona Cardinals. So now, Kansas City is on the clock.
Who do you think they'll get with a
number
third
3 pick? I mean, if they're trading up, I think they're going to get Arvell Reese.
Yeah. No, wow, David Bailey.
It's David Bailey, the edge rusher out of Texas Tech. Kansas City makes the move up 6 spots to get the guy that all along people thought were going to go to the to the Arizona or New York Jets.
New York Jets, yeah.
Excuse me. So now it's Tennessee 4. I feel like this pick is going to be Jeremiah Love.
It is like a shoe, and it's got to be Jeremiah Love, right?
But also, I mean, Arvell Reese is still available.
I think that's what's making him more confusing because now he's still available. That's I think going to throw off the draft strategy right now.
Yeah, I think with Reese still available, it might be Reese, and then Jeremiah Love is just going to fall into the hands of the Giants if they did not trade it away. I don't remember. Okay, Tennessee's pick is in. Gage, tell me when it's across. I'll look, okay?
Okay.
Tennessee's pick is in. Wow.
It is in.
It is in. It's over? Who is it?
Sonny Styles.
Wow. Sonny
this is
Styles,
insane.
the linebacker out of Ohio State. Hey, I mean, you got to think about who's running the ship there. It's Robert Saleh. He sees Sonny Styles as maybe the best athlete this entire draft, and he's not going to waste much time at all getting him in Tennessee to help run that defense. They need help in the linebacker room. Their defensive line, really good. That's probably why they didn't go Arvell Reese. They've got, 2 really good running backs and Tony Pollard, and so they didn't feel like they needed to go running back. And that's, wow. I cannot believe it.
That's insane.
Gage, this does not make a ton of sense.
Okay.
Because there is no call to it, but because the 2026 NFL Draft is 7 days away, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and give us a like on today's video. So, first 4 picks did not go as expected.
Well, I think the Jets picks threw everything out
Jets
of
pick threw everything out of the window. Fernando, Caleb Downs, KC trades up to 3. They get David Bailey. Sonny Styles goes 4 to the Tennessee Titans. And now, John Harbaugh and the New York Giants get to pick between Jeremiah Love and Arvell Reese.
And it's in.
And the pick is in. It is Jeremiah Love, the running back out of Notre Dame. Wow, did you expect the slide like this for Arvell Reese?
I didn't expect it at all. I think what's part of it is the tape that they saw when it came to his pro day. It wasn't what some GMs were expecting to see out of it. Like he wasn't looking like a true edge or pass rusher like a Ruben Bain will look like when he came to his pro day. So that's kind of not surprising, but at the same time, to drop down to near the second half of the top 10, still is a little bit unbelievable. Because I know the Browns don't really need him.
Well, I'll be honest with you, Gage. Ravens fans, I made a trade, and it's contingent on a player being there or not. But right now, with how things are kind of shaping up, I've got a feeling that player is going to be there.
I think it's.
I've got a feeling that player is going to be there.
That's the least of the concerns right now, I think.
These people are picking these.
I would not be surprised if the Browns would trade down, but trade back.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm a little bit disappointed in the picks so far from some of these hosts.
Well,
did Browns just go?
They made a trade.
The Browns made a trade.
The Dallas Cowboys are on the clock,
and they're gonna get Reese.
They are going to get Reese.
They got
it's the trade is in, and
I mean, if you're Dallas trading up to 6 to get Arvell Reese, honestly, that's a really good move.
That's really good for them. That's for Jerry Jones. Move. That's not.
Do we have the trade? Oh yeah, there it is. Yep. Trade all 3.
Yep.
So Cleveland to Dallas, Dallas up to 6, and it's exactly who we thought it was. Arvell Reese, the edge rusher, linebacker, the chess piece on the defensive side of the football. Kennedy Peterson is in the chat. Everybody say hello to my lovely wife, Kennedy, and show her some love. She asked when I'm going. Kennedy, I am going at 14, but maybe a little bit earlier, depending on if this trade goes through or not. Because I thought I'd get a little spicy.
Speaking of trades, the Dolphins are now on the clock at 7, not the Commanders.
Okay, Dolphins trade up from 11 to 7 on that one. Trade is in.
I believe.
So who do they go? Cardell Tate, or they go Francis Mauigoa,
or Delane,
or Mansour Delane. Yeah, they could go Delane at 7. You're totally right.
But I know that they're also looking high on Chris Johnson too, so I don't know they'll double dip.
Yeah,
either.
or Reese. Or Bain.
Because remember they have 2 first-round picks.
Well, they're not going to pick Johnson at 7.
They're not going to pick Johnson at 7, but I'm just saying if they pick Delane at 7, that kind of defeats the purpose for getting Johnson later.
Which that would be good for.
Which will be great for the Packers.
That would be very great for the Packers. Okay, I've got a feeling. I'm going to give a hot take. I think this is Francis Mauigoa.
Okay.
I think they're trading up. I think they're getting Francis Mauigoa. I think they look at him as the best tackle on the board, and I think that's something that they really, really need.
Yeah.
Soa is saying hello to Miss Peterson.
Malik Willis.
Alex, Kennedy says, thank you, Alex Hart. Alex said, miss. That's so funny, bro.
That's unbelievable.
Oh, that's good. Okay,
they're still on the clock.
Let's go, Rolly.
Come on, let's get things moving. You guys have been planning this out. Let's get things going. John Eric Sullivan over there has got to start getting things moving.
I think. Who do you think it's going to be? You think it's going to be Delane?
Either that or receiver.
Okay, you think it's Delane or Tate?
Delane or Tate.
Okay, I think it's Francis Mauigoa. I think it's the offensive tackle for Miami.
Someone Sports Prods asking how Applesauce is holding up.
Sports Prods, it's a great question. She's doing well. However, my wife and I will be at a wedding this weekend, so she's about to not be doing very well. She hates when she has to go to other people's places.
The pick is
in Ruben Bain Jr., edge rusher out of Miami. So that takes, I believe, our
top pick for the Ravens is off the board.
Yeah, so I've got some insider info from Saints. I think this pick is going to be Jordan Tyson. I
know you're high on Tyson.
I think this pick is Tyson.
I am not on the highest Tyson as you are.
I am.
I am more on Malachi Lemon for the Ravens than I am on Jordan Tyson.
Jeffrey Bowman saying hi to Kennedy. Piviche says Carnell Tate number 7. I think this is Jordan Tyson. I've got the inside info from Saints. You want to see what I'm looking at? This is the Saints.
What, are you watching Saints now?
No. I've got his big board in our Slack DMs.
Oh.
It's listed like this. Caleb Downs, he's gone.
Yep.
Jordan Tyson, Carnell Tate, Ruben Bain. So it's either Tate or Tyson. And I feel like it's going to be Tyson.
The chain reaction though, going from the Jets Caleb Downs pick. Look at how it affected everything else.
Dude, it's screwed
insane.
Everything.
It threw everything out the window.
Also, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, Corey showing a little bit of love to Kennedy. Number 8 is in for New Orleans. Who is it going to be? I think.
Put your predictions down in the
comments. It's Jordan Tyson.
Actually.
Y'all let me know.
Put your predictions down in the comments
as
well.
Says Tyson over Tate. Man,
Sports Prod says Carnell.
He's the best running back in the draft. They address other needs later, says Rich. about.
Oh, you're wrong.
I was wrong.
You're wrong.
Trace lied to me.
Wow. You got to talk to Trizzy about that.
Hey, that means that he is still available at number 11.
Well,
I mean, he might be
still available at 14.
Well, if he gets, this is the thing. Arizona's about to go tackle, and then the Bengals are going to go
off
corner. They're going to go like Mansour Delane.
Yeah.
So then if we get to 11,
well,
our trade.
Okay, so you're going to reveal the trade that essentially. So we're going to tell them.
I am going to reveal the trade. Ravens fans, I got to let you know something. I traded a 5th-round pick, number 14, and Marlon Humphrey to move up from 14 to 11. If Jordan Tyson is still on the board. But that's the thing. Spencer Fano is also still on the board.
So now what are you going to do?
I don't know. I think I'm going to go Fano.
Well, what if the Cardinals... Well, because you said the Cardinals are probably going to get offensive linemen. Right? Like
Say it again?
You said that the Cardinals will probably get
I think they go Maui Noah.
Go with Maui Noah? Oh, he's still on the boards, right? You think they'll go him over Fano? And then you got to remember, Vanga will still be there too, guaranteed.
So Arizona is in. But now I'm nervous. Do I pick Tyson or do I pick Fano?
You got yourself in a real pickle here, Joey. That's all I got to say. And yeah,
they
Francis
go Maui Noah.
You got yourself in a bit of a pickle. That's all I'm going to say. I mean,
I'm not going to lie to you.
We might have an educated discussion on this.
So the thing is, do I go Fano? I think I just say screw it and go Fano. Because
just do BPA,
look at this. With the Browns now at 12, they would go Fano.
But now they would. But if you take Fano, who will they then take? You think, assuming it's Vanga, would you say? Or?
I don't know who they take.
They need offensive line as we need air.
Look, Marlon Humphrey was one of the worst cornerbacks in football last year, and you're paying him a lot of money. So you save a ton of money in cap space. You move up a couple of spots. Now, do you do it for Fano or do you do it for Jordan Tyson?
Watch the Bagels get Fano just to mess everything up even more.
Well, that wouldn't mess anything up. That actually cleared up for me.
Oh, well, they get the
They
lane.
go where we thought they would go. Okay.
So it says the Commanders are on the block, but right now we're taking a break first off.
A little bit of a break here. We're going to have to confirm that trade. We do have some merch we got to tell you guys about. We are, on the Ravens side of things, still pushing out our Mentor is Coming t-shirts. So go ahead and take advantage of those. If you have not gotten one yet, Gage is putting the link to that in the comment section down below. The reason that we are pushing it today is because we got 20% off right now. 20% off. So go ahead, click that link that Gage just put down there in the comment section and go ahead and get yourself one today, ladies and gentlemen. Mentor is coming. If you're pumped up about it, go ahead and click that link. For both channels, Chat Sports merch is also available. Chatsports.com/merch. Gage is putting the links also in the comment section and description of today's video. We got hats, we got t-shirts, we got anything you can want. We got hoodies, tons of different colors, tons of different sizes. And on the Packers side of things, we're still trying to create something, okay? We're trying to figure out something for the Green Bay Packers for us to push. So go ahead and let me know if you've got any thoughts, any suggestions, and I'd love to know a little bit of merch ideas from the Packers fans. So chatsports.com/merch and chatsports.com/mentor if you want to go ahead and get it. Say it again? We are all caught up on Super Chats. I'm not going to lie to you, Gage. I think I'm going to do Fano. I think so. I just feel like I just think that you need a starting center, you need a replacement, and you just get that with the best guy you can. I mean, Spencer Fano, being available at 11, I mean, I think he's a top 10 player in this draft. Eric DeCosta said yesterday, Eric DeCosta said that he thinks he could play anywhere on the offensive line. basically telling us, look, we believe that he is going to be able to play center. That's what you need the most.
You really do need that.
You need that the most. You can get a good wide receiver in round 2. You can get a great tight end in round 2 or round 3. Look, man.
You can get it for a cheaper deal than
and you can get some good centers in round 3. You cannot get a center like this. It's been rejected. No deal. No deal. The trade is off.
Wait. What?
Wow.
Wow. What?
No deal.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not going to lie, Gage. I'm kind of happy about it.
It actually makes it better for our situation. It makes it better for our situation.
Okay, I'm not bad. I'm not bad. Trade off. We're sticking at 14.
Wow. Okay, I'm okay with it. Just 3 more spots down. I mean, that's not bad. That's still not bad.
That is hilarious.
They pull an Eric DaCosta on the Ravens right then and there.
They pulled out of the trade. I got to go check out his channel.
Oh, you got to chirp up. You got to chirp the Commanders right now. Bad for that. Oh my Lord.
Wow, that is insane.
Their pick's in.
Gage, let's do a big board when we get to our pick.
Before we make it. Do you want to get to it before we make it, or?
We can get to it right now.
Okay, sweet. Oh well, they took Makai
Lemon. So Tyson's still available. Let's go. This is
ridiculous.
Hey, this is. I'm not mad at all. Okay. Also, we can't make any new trades. Every trade had to be made before noon today. Okay, and so we can't make any new ones. So we're going to have to... No, not these big boards. The Tom Downey.
The Tom Downey
ones. That we can just keep on the left of us, if you don't mind.
Yep.
And then we'll go to my big board when the pick is there. So I feel like... do we have just top players available?
Yeah, but the top. Give me a second.
There we go. Okay, so Fano's best available. Then Venga Ioane, Jermon McCoy. I'm not a huge Keldrick Falk fan. This is via Tom Downey, Kenyon Sadiq, Monroe Freeling, Dylan Dienneman, Caden Proctor, Jordan Tyson, KC Concepcion, Armor Cooper Jr., Emmanuel McNeil Warren, Chris Johnson, Caleb Lomu, Denzel Boston, Avion Terrell. Okay, so let's go back to the order, Gage, if you don't mind. Wow, I cannot believe you pulled out of the trade. I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of happy you did.
It makes it easier.
Cleveland's in at 12. I feel like this is either... Oh, this is definitely...
Oh,
yeah, it's Spencer Fano. Yep. Okay, Fano's off the list.
That was a good pick for the Browns because they really need.
So 13
is the Rams.
But they added AJ Brown today.
So
they traded.
Did they trade? But what was in the trade deal?
They got AJ Brown, and in return, the Eagles got Devontae Adams and a second rounder.
Okay, so they didn't get a third. They didn't get their 13th overall pick.
No, I don't believe so.
Wow, what a
since
finesse.
The Rams traded for A.J. Brown today, I don't think they go wide receiver.
I don't know who they would really go for.
Who do they go? Where do they go?
If you look at the big board...
They don't need corners.
No.
I mean, I actually do think they go with I do think they go with...
Falk?
No, I think they go Jordan Tyson. I do think so.
Why?
I don't know. It's in. The pick is in.
The pick is
I'm going to guess it's Jordan Tyson.
I don't see the...
No! Oh my gosh! Dude, that was like a million emotions. Because I was mad that he was gone. But then I also was like, okay, that's fine. We could get at 14 who we wanted to move up.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, we're on the clock now. Now Baltimore's on the clock.
So Venga's gone. Go show my big board, Gage, just for the people.
Yep. Go find it real quick.
Yeah.
Lots to scroll through here.
So Bane's gone. Fano's gone. Sadiq's gone. I'm going Jordan Tyson. I'm going Jordan Tyson. I don't even need to think much about it. Look, I love Venga Ioane. But guess what? You got year 2 of Emory Jones Jr. coming up, okay? He's going to be a starter. You signed John Simpson in free agency for a reason, ladies and gentlemen, to be a starting guard. You can hit a great center in the 3rd round. Now you just need a wide receiver. And my favorite wide receiver in the draft fell to 14. Give me Jordan Tyson, the wide receiver out of Arizona State. Mark my words, ladies and gentlemen. When Jordan Tyson has his workout tomorrow, he will solidify himself as a top 12 pick in this draft. Guys, let's go into a little bit of a scouting report on Jordan Tyson. This is what you can expect from the wide receiver out of Arizona State. I believe that he's one of the most electric players in this draft when the ball is in his hands. But he also is a great route runner, awesome contested catch ability. Not a burner, but he's quick and he's fast enough. Definitely a little bit of medical red flags because of all of the injuries that he suffered. But the thing is, none of those were recurring injuries, okay? So I believe that, like, you get the right strength and conditioning in him, let him mature a little bit, he's off on a right place, okay? 711 yards, 61 catches, 8 touchdowns this past season. Really great career for Arizona State. I mean, the last 2 years, he, I think, combined for around 1,800 yards in total. In 9 games this year, hit 711. Dane Brugler, a little bit more on Tyson, says his Tyson's injury history is concerning, but on the field, he is a sleek, twitched-up athlete who can create his own separation, win outside his frame at the catch point. He projects as an NFL starter with a skill set that reminds me of Stephon Diggs. And what I love most about Jordan Tyson is that he pairs up really, really well with Zay Flowers from a skill set perspective. They complement each other very, very well. Dude, I'm not mad about that pick at all. I love that pick at 14. I love it, love it, love it. Keldrick Falk at 15 went to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ravens fans, grade the pick down below in the comment section. A, B, C, D, or F. Rolando Collier says, man, you're crazy. We need a good line of protection for a quarterback. SMH. Gage, do you think you can make that? Yeah, and it can just say grade the pick. It doesn't have to say Ravens. So, yes, you can, but that's why you signed a guard in free agency. That's why you're expectant of a guard that you picked in the 3rd round last year to step up and be a starter, and you can get a great center in round 3. There you go. Interior offensive line, it is fixed. F, A, F, C minus, B plus, A, C plus, B plus, F, B, B, A. I'm going to start a new poll, and I'm going to ask you guys to grade the pick. Grade the pick of Jordan Tyson. A, B, C, or D/F. Grade the pick for me. I just put a poll out, and let me know down below in the comment section. I cannot wait to see these start flooding in. Miles says, I like Malachi better. Hey, so far, they're A's. I will tell you this. I think if Kenyon Sadiq might have been there, I might have taken him. But actually, I don't think I would have. It just made it easy for me. All right. So 16, Akeem Mesidor. That is where the Jets went. They went edge rusher. 17, good offensive tackle, fell to the Detroit Lions. They went Caden Proctor out of Alabama. We do have a trade. Who's a trade? Giants with the Vikings. Okay. So 44% say A, 33% say B. You know what, Gage? I'll live with a 75% approval rate of B or higher. I'm fine with that, man.
Here's my take on it.
Hey, personally, I'd grade that pick an A minus.
I mean, he's a solid receiver.
Wow! Dexter Lawrence to the Minnesota Vikings!
I did not see him going to Minnesota.
Wow! Our first blockbuster trade of the night.
That we didn't know about.
Dexy to the state of the Great Lakes. Oh my goodness.
To replace Javon Hargrave.
That's
insane.
Real.
But going back to that pick for a second, the thing I think we could have, I mean, I know he's a great talent and all, but the thing that worries me is his injury status.
That worries me too, but again, they were all different injuries. It's not like he has a degenerative knee injury. It's not like he has consistent shoulder problems. Once was a collarbone, once was hamstring, once was ACL when he was 18, 17 years old. And so it's like the fact that they're not recurring the same one to me is a good sign because you get them in the right like strength and conditioning program in an NFL locker room, like a lot of those things are fixed.
Yeah, true. And Venga Iwane falls to 18 to the New York Giants.
That's honestly a great pick.
That's a solid pick.
That's a great pick by New York. They give Venga Iwane.
Get protection to Jackson
I don't
Dart.
Is it crazy I don't get all the love for Iheanachor for Baltimore? Like I understand why people would want him. But guard right now is not the biggest need on this board. It's not. You
don't think so?
Do you think it's the biggest need for the Ravens? Guard?
I think it's one of their bigger needs, yeah.
What would you put it guard above tight end?
Yeah, no.
Would you put guard above center?
No.
Would you put guard above wide receiver?
Yes.
You would?
I would guard against over wide receiver. Because the thing is that, yes, your wide receiver room is not the greatest in the league, but here's my take. The wide receiver draft this year goes pretty deep. Like I feel like you get like a second round or third round.
You know what goes deeper? The center draft. You can get a great starting center in the third round.
Yeah, but that's in the third round. That's where I'm saying like in the guard spot, they're really once you get past Venga and you get past Fano, the fall off is pretty. I feel like it's close to.
I believe in Emory Jones Jr. That's what I'm saying. I believe in Emory Jones Jr.
But you think John Simpson and the other? Okay. Do you believe in them enough to provide enough protection to Lamar?
I guess I do.
I guess you do. I guess we're going to agree disagree on this one.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Meanwhile, the Panthers are on the clock. We'll actually look at how the board has fallen so far.
Dude, Brian made a great point. Can Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman, Tez Walker, and Mark Andrews? Those are your 4 pass catchers right now. Zay Flowers and then Rashad Bateman, a 30-year-old Mark Andrews, and Devontae Walker. Those are your pass catchers. That's not a good group.
It's not. I know it's not a good group. I'm just saying that I don't think it's your biggest need because wide receivers go deep in this draft class. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm not saying
it's not a big need, Joey. I know it's a big need.
I trust in John Simpson and Emory Jones Jr.
I'm just saying I trust in how the draft picks fall.
That's fair.
To where it's deep enough where you can get someone in the second or third round for a cheaper contract.
That's fair.
That's where my point is.
Yeah, that's fair.
And now picks are falling in. Dylan Thieneman is going to the Panthers.
Browns, they get
Omar Cooper Jr. And now the Steelers are on the clock.
Steelers are on the clock, but we will take a little bit of a break. Hey, Ravens, can we get this to 100 likes? And Packers, can we get this to 50? Okay? Go ahead, hit that thumbs up button, ladies and gentlemen. We are 35 likes away on the Ravens side of things. We are 15 likes away on the Packers side of things. Who is going to be able to get there first, okay? Go ahead, hit that thumbs up button. Ravens trying to get to 100. Packers trying to get to 50. Go ahead and help me out, ladies and gentlemen. If Dexter goes to the Vikes, our O-line will die. Definitely hope that does not happen. Oh, man. Yeah, you could get Pregnon, Basantis. Dude, you wouldn't mind. You would not like Basantis in the second? Like, if I got Basantis in the second, that's a win.
I don't mind Basantis. I'm just saying that I think that the wide receiver depth is deeper. It goes deeper than the guard depth.
Give me a great... I think there's... If you get Emmanuel Pregnon in the second, that's better than any wide receiver you can get in the second.
You think?
From a positional value standpoint.
Like Ted Hurst?
No. He's going in the third.
I'd say late second.
Ooh, I don't think so. I like the thing is, what about, other wide receivers that you could get in the second round? Because you said wide receivers a deep class.
It is a deep class.
Start saying them.
All right, Zachariah Branch.
He's a third round pick.
Bell.
He's a second rounder. So far, you've named me 1 second rounder, 2 third rounders. For this
early third round.
This deep wide receiver class.
I'm just saying that
you could get anybody in the second round. All I'm saying. Basantis, Pregnon, Farmer, 3 guards you could get that would be very, very good in the second. If you want to get us one in the second.
What about that Kentucky receiver?
I'm not picking no Kentucky.
Alrighty, is that with the Rocky Mountain sunglasses on? Or
no. Look, I might just go Pregnon. I might go Pregnon Hecht, and I got us a wide receiver, a kick-ass guard, and a great center. And then you know what? We're not doing 4 rounds. We're only doing 3. 4th round, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to get Michael Trigg, and I'm going to solve the need at tight end.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't need a tight end in the first round or the second round.
I didn't pick one.
I know, but you're pretty much saying the tight end is a bigger need than guard is.
I think tight end's a bigger need than guard.
I mean, I know that the tight end room is not that deep. I'll admit to you on that, but I don't think...
You just said the tight end room.
I know, but I did. But I'm saying that I don't think you need to draft a tight end, though, in the first 3 rounds, though.
Okay.
That's what I'm getting at, but I'm also...
And I said I'll pick one of the 4.
Okay, I'll agree with you on that, but...
Jacko says, who the hell is Pregnon? Jacko, if you don't know who Emmanuel Pregnon is, then you cannot criticize my draft picks, okay? If you don't know who a top 60 prospect is, I'm not going to take any criticism on who I'm picking in this draft.
Oh, Denzel Boston. Thank you, Denzel Boston.
Off the board.
No. Someone mentioned Denzel Boston in the second round.
Denzel Boston's probably a first-round receiver.
You think?
Yeah, I think he's going to go in the first round.
Who do you think would take him?
Can you show who's left, if you don't mind?
Yeah. So I was going to...
Beerman says this is great entertainment. Man, I'm going to piss you off, Gage. I'm going to pick another wide receiver in round 2.
Oh, you got me kidding me.
And then I'm going to pick another wide receiver.
You're going to pick all wide receivers just to piss me off now, aren't you?
Yep.
What the hell, Joey?
KC Concepcion, wide receiver, out of Texas A&M, goes to the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Well, you're not picking that wide receiver anymore. I mean, I don't know what your thoughts were about Concepcion in the first place.
I like Concepcion. Do I think he's a top 21 player? I don't know.
I think he's...
For a wide receiver that, he's got a little bit of a drop problem, man. But he's a great route runner. Did you hear how he signed the end of his draft letters?
How?
So, he wrote draft letters to other teams,
yeah.
And he signed it at the end of it, "Did I stutter?" And it was awesome.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, he kind of rocks.
Chargers going with an edge, TJ Parker?
TJ Parker, edge rush out of Clemson.
I don't know how I feel about that.
That's crazy.
I would think they would have gone offensive line.
Monroe Freeling's still available. Who are some other offensive linemen that are still out there? Iheanachor out of Arizona State. Blake Miller out of Clemson.
That is a real crazy take.
That might be the worst pick of the draft so far.
Give him an F. Give an F to
that might be
John
the
Harbaugh
worst
there.
pick of the draft so far.
Wow. That is unbelievable. Miles Peace is saying Steelers do Steelers things. Yep. Bottom line. The Eagles pick is in at number 23. We're already almost done with the first round of this mock draft. This is going by fast. I'm having a blast.
Last year we were live for 3.5 hours.
We've been live for about an hour. And
Max Iheanachor, the offensive tackle out of Arizona State.
I saw that coming.
Yep.
He was a big Max Iheanachor fan.
So you still got...
that was another one that the Chargers could have taken.
You still got Monroe Freeling out there, still available.
He's going to be a Brown. I feel like he might be a Brown.
I thought didn't they get Fano?
They did. Then they had 3 picks in the first round.
You know who I think they get? Have they picked wide receiver yet?
Yeah, Omar Cooper Jr.
They picked Omar Cooper Jr.
This is their third pick in the first round. They have quite a bit.
Omar. Honestly, I think they might double dip a wide receiver.
I'm thinking about double dipping offensive line.
I'm double dipping. I'm triple dipping at wide receiver.
I know you will triple dip wide receivers. It pissed me off at this point. Oh, the pick is in for the Cleveland Browns.
Pick is in for Cleveland. I think they go...
I think it's Freeling.
Yeah, it might be Monroe Freeling. He really likes Monroe. Joey does.
Yeah, he does. I know that if...
Yep. There it is. We called it.
If Carnell Tate was on the board, it'd be different. I know he likes Carnell Tate a lot, too.
Oh, yeah. So now Bears up at 25. Who's the best edge rusher available? Falk's off the board.
Let's take a look.
Akeem Mesidor's off the board. TJ Parker's off the board. Man, that TJ Parker.
Malachi Lawrence,
Zion Young. Who's the best defensive tackle? Caden McDonald, yeah.
Yeah. Peter Woods, which I don't like. Then the rest are like second-round picks.
What else do they need? They're not going to reach.
They got they got a new center, didn't they get a new center?
Go best available. Who's just best available overall?
Jermon McCoy.
Okay, I wouldn't be surprised to see him go corner. Or Emmanuel McNeil Warren, because they lost some good safeties. I think they actually might go McCoy or McNeil Warren.
Yeah.
I will tell you this. If you are a Packers fan watching on the Packers Report,
you got to be
you're
glued
very,
in.
very happy with how this thing is rolling out so far.
You better hope Johnson's not
got
the
some good
Bears.
cornerbacks still available, okay? You really, really do. Bears, I have no clue. I'm going to say they go Emmanuel McNeil Warren.
The pick is in.
Who picked Iheanachor?
That was it was the Panthers.
Panthers picked Iheanachor?
Panthers picked, which that was the other thing because the Vikings traded away their pick.
Jermod McCoy. We knew it was going to be either a cornerback or a safety. They take a risk on the Tennessee cornerback who has had a little bit of a knee problem, trying to work through that. But when he's healthy, a lot of people look at him as the best cornerback in this draft. He is the second cornerback off the board. For the Packers fans watching, paying attention, Chris Johnson is still available, as is Brandon Cisse, as is Colton Hood, Avion Terrell. You still got some guys still out there, still available. Up next is the Bills. Who's the best available? Emmanuel McNeil Warren? Oh, that's where they're going to go.
Yeah, they need
safety
depth.
I would almost guarantee it that they go Emmanuel McNeil Warren. Let's see is Smitty live on Bills? Is he?
I don't think so.
Oh, he is. There we go.
Sweet.
He is live on Bills. Let's see. Where do they go?
Let's see what's best available.
Yeah, I think they go
Emmanuel McMorrin. Chris Johnson's getting up there.
He's debating things right now.
Really? Wait, it's just, I can't go guard. I can't. About 30 seconds. Hey, who's the Bills pick?
30 seconds, man. This is moving back quick.
I think it's McNeil Warren. That's my final guess.
The Toledo
I will
Rocket.
say I do like how the board has fallen so far.
Wow!
Jacob Rodriguez, the linebacker out of Texas Tech, a Heisman finalist, it's selected in the first round by the Buffalo Bills. Wow! Did not see that coming.
He would look good at Buffalo Bills unis.
I mean,
I'm not going to lie. I don't
honest.
like the Bills, but he would look tough in the Buffalo Bills.
Jacob
jersey.
Rodriguez is awesome.
That stash,
He's a great football
dude.
player.
I love his stash.
I think it's a little bit of a reach, and I think in a real-life scenario, they probably trade down, but you can't trade live on these. Like, we're not doing live trades.
Yeah.
And so, I don't hate the pick for them. I mean, I like Jacob Rodriguez. I think he's going to be a hell of a football player.
Because when is their next pick after it? Is it probably late in the second round?
Also, San Fran, they're going to go Emmanuel McNeil Warren.
Yeah.
That's my guess for them.
What about Texans?
Texans, Peter Woods or Caden McDonald? Maybe offensive line? Probably, maybe Blake Miller. No, Monroe, he's gone. Maybe Blake Miller.
Or not Lomo this early, don't you think?
I don't know about Lomo. I would think that they go Blake Miller.
Blake Miller.
San Francisco's in. This
right.
one, I believe, is going to be Emmanuel McNeil Warren. That is my guess. We'll see.
And you are correct.
Am I correct? I am
McNeil
correct.
Warren.
Okay. There we go.
The safety out of Toledo.
Safety out of Toledo. I mean, the dude's a really good player. 3 safeties going in the first round, first 27
I did not
picks.
see that coming.
How many went in the first round last year? Was it just Eamon Worry and Malachi Starks?
I think so.
Or did Eamon Worry go in the first round?
Oh, a trade at number 28.
Trade at 28.
We're putting that up now. It is the Patriots now on the clock, taking over the Houston Texans pick.
Okay, so there was only one safety selected in the first round last year, and that 27. So this time, by 27, 3 guys are gone. Caleb Downs, Dylan Tiananmen, and then, of course, Emmanuel McNeil-Warren. So now who's on the clock? Patriots?
Patriots,
Oh,
yeah.
they go Denzel Boston.
Yeah, they after how this mock has turned out.
Is he the best wide receiver available? Yeah, they go Denzel.
Yeah.
I told you. Denzel, he's a first rounder. Yeah, they go Denzel. There's just not enough good edges available. Maybe they go Blake Miller for offensive tackle.
But they do need a receiver, and in the worst of ways right now.
Yeah, they do need a receiver really, really badly. And we also got to remind ourselves, in this draft, A.J. Brown has already been traded to the Los Angeles Rams. So,
which if this is how it's shaping up, those targets next year, if this mock draft was actually what happened, it would look dangerous. Like Kane Sadiq on there with Puka. I know he's still dealing with the situation right now, but Caleb Lomu.
Oh, wow. I said maybe offensive line. We were right there. Caleb Lomu, the tackle out of Utah. So now the Chiefs, who'd they get earlier? Who'd they trade up for?
Oh, they're at third. They got a third pick, right?
Oh, they got David Bailey. Now, do they go Denzel Boston?
Did they get David Bailey?
They got David Bailey.
Okay.
So now do they go Denzel Boston?
I think they would.
Yeah, I think they go. I think they go Boston here. Or, I mean, what else do they need? They need a tight end, but they're not going to get one there. They could probably use some tackles, but I don't know. They need corners. Maybe they go corner here. Sneaky suggestion, because I know Durham really likes Colton Hood. That's my guess there at 29.
At 29?
Colton Hood or Chris Johnson, unfortunately, for the Packer fans. I'm going to say it's Boston, Colton Hood, or Chris Johnson. Those are my three. The thing is, though, Chris Johnson still has to clear Miami twice, and he's not doing that.
Well, there you
Look
go.
at that call, man. Look at that call.
From the
Colton
top.
Hood, cornerback, Tennessee Volunteers, to the Kansas City Chiefs.
And now the Dolphins are back
Now
on
the
clock.
Dolphins, they're going to get Chris Johnson. Packers fans, shield your eyes.
Yep.
Chris Johnson is about to be a Miami Dolphin.
Yep.
So what's Miami done so far?
They
moved up to 7. They got
Yes.
Bain there, right?
They moved up to 7. They got Bain at 7.
Bain at 7. And is that the only first rounder they had so far?
That was.
'Kay.
Because then this is their second one. This one coming from the Broncos trade for Jalen Waddle.
Yeah.
So they can pretty much get a cornerback out of it. Like get Chris Johnson out of it when he pops up. It's almost guaranteed.
Okay, 30 is in. And I'm afraid it
Yeah.
is exactly what I thought it was. It's Chris Johnson. Cornerback out of San Diego State. Let's do a little scouting report, Gage, if you don't mind.
Yeah, you got it.
He was my number 1 for the Green Bay Packers. Has been for a very, very long time. But unfortunately, the thing about Chris Johnson is he just doesn't hide how good of a football player he is. And everybody can see how good of a football player he is. Sticky coverage ability. Lets the instincts, thrive in zone coverage. Really, really good athlete. Strong tackler. Willing to fight against the bigger wide receivers. But doesn't always win the matchups. But, he wins enough. Enough to have 50 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 13 pass breakups, 4 interceptions. Enough to be looked at as one of the best cornerbacks in this draft. Johnson offers a combination of instinctive eyes, athletic movement skills, allow him to play consistently and make plays on the football. He should compete for a starting role on day one while also making an impact on special teams. We called this for Houston last time they were up, and they do go defensive line. They go with Caden McDonald, the nose tackle out of Ohio State, who I really like. I'm a big Caden McDonald fan. I think he's one of the best run-stopping nose tackles in the draft. Pitt is on the clock. Okay, let me take a guess. Are they getting Ty Simpson? Is this Ty Simpson? Pittsburgh trades with Seattle, and I think this is going to be Ty Simpson. Hey, good news for Packer fans. Sure, Chris Johnson is gone, but you still have out there Iheanachor, Brandon Cisse. Okay? Go to the cornerback spot, if you don't mind. Iheanachor, D'Angelo Pons, Brandon Cisse. I like Pons, but he's just more of a nickel corner, and I don't think you really need that right now. So the Steelers traded back in, and I believe that they are about to select.
Wow.
They're about to select. Oh my gosh! Wow, Emmanuel Pregnon. The guy asked me who that was, and he's a first-round pick.
This is a mock draft, mind you, Joey. Not real. Mock draft.
He's a first-round pick.
It's a mock draft.
Gage, freaking Gage. There's gonna be better guard on. Come on, Gage.
Hey.
Well, maybe Chase Pasantis will fall. I don't think he will, but that's okay. Wow.
And now the New York Jets.
I can't believe he didn't do a. I can't believe he didn't do a. I can't believe he didn't draft Ty Simpson right there.
He's probably going to give him the second round.
Okay, let's recap this because this first round was wild. Fernando Mendoza, number 1 overall. Caleb Downs, the safety out of Ohio State, number 2 to New York. David Bailey, edge rusher out of Texas Tech. He goes to Kansas City, who traded up with Arizona. Sonny Styles, the linebacker out of Ohio State. That is where the Tennessee Titans go with number 4. Jeremiah Love, the running back out of Notre Dame. He goes to the New York Giants. Arvell Reese, he goes to the Cowboys, who trade up from 12 to 6. Ruben Bain, the edge rusher out of Miami, goes number 7 to the edge rusher out of Miami goes to Miami, who traded up from 11 to 7 with Washington. The Saints stick and pick. They grab Carnell Tate. Francis Mauigoa, the offensive tackle, falls to the Arizona Cardinals. Mansour Delane, cornerback out of LSU, he becomes a Bengal from Tiger to Tiger. Mekhi Lemon, when the Washington Commanders traded back, he falls right in their hands. They grab the wide receiver out of USC. Spencer Fano, the offensive tackle, he goes to the Cleveland Browns. Kenyon Sadiq, the tight end out of Oregon, goes round 1, pick 13 to Los Angeles. Jordan Tyson, the wide receiver out of Arizona State, is who we selected with our 14th overall pick. I still love that selection. Keldrick Falk, edge rusher out of Auburn, if we can go back, goes to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I don't like that pick. I don't think Keldrick Falk is very good. Akeem Ezador, the edge rusher out of Miami, goes 16 to the Jets. Caden Proctor, the offense tackle out of Detroit, goes to the Lions. Venga Yawane goes to the New York Giants, the guard out of Penn State. Fun fact, New York Giants sent Dexter Lawrence to the Minnesota Vikings to get that extra first-round pick. Dylan Thieneman, the safety, goes to the Carolina Panthers. Omar Cooper Jr., the Indiana wide receiver, he goes to the Cleveland Browns. Casey Concepcion, the wide receiver out of Texas A&M, he goes to the Steelers. TJ Parker, edge rusher out of Clemson, goes to the Los Angeles Chargers. Max Iheanachor goes to the Philadelphia Eagles, the offensive tackle out of Arizona State. Monroe Freeling, the offensive tackle out of Georgia, goes number 24 to Cleveland. Jermon McCoy, the cornerback out of Tennessee, goes the 25th overall pick to Chicago. Jacob Rodriguez goes 26 to Buffalo. Emmanuel McNeil Warren goes 27 to the San Francisco 49ers. Caleb Alomu, offensive tackle out of Utah, goes 28 to New England, who traded up with the Houston Texans. Colton Hood, number 29 overall to Kansas City, cornerback out of Tennessee. Chris Johnson goes 30 overall to Miami Dolphins, cornerback out of San Diego State. Gaden McDonald, 31st overall to the Houston Texans, the defensive tackle out of Ohio State. And Emmanuel Pregnon, the guard out of Oregon, goes with the 32nd overall pick. Let's just recap quickly, and then we'll go to prize picks. The 12 best available players still on there. Yes, overall. Wow, we have a blockbuster trade to get to in a second. Denzel Boston still available, as is Iheanachor, Blake Miller, Chase Pasantis, Peter Woods, Malachi Lawrence, Zion Young, D'Angelo Pons, Cassius Howe, Jeremy Bernard, Ty Simpson, Christen Miller, R. Mason Thomas, Brandon Cisse, CJ Allen, Chris Bell. And then the last 4, or do we go to 20? Or does it only go to 16? Okay, great. No worries then. Perfect. Real quick, we do have to give a awesome quick word to our great friends over at Prize Picks. They are America's #1 sports picks app for a reason, because they rock. And with playoff basketball finally here, there's no better time to cash in with our friends at Prize Picks. And I'll tell you this, the app is really easy to use. All you got to do is pick more or less on a few player stats and lock in your lineup. If you're a hoops guy, you can go with points, rebounds, assists, blocks, or three-pointers. If you're more of a seam head, you could choose hits, home runs, or strikeouts. One thing I love is the new social feeds feature where you can share Prize Picks with your friends and copy lineups with a single click. You can actually follow me on the app at jpeterson8 to see all of my lineups. Here is one of my lineups for a little, playoff hoops action we got coming up on Saturday. I'm going to go with the more on Donovan Mitchell, 37.5 points, rebounds, and assists. The more on Jalen Brunson, 38.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And the more on LeBron James, 41.5 points, rebounds, and assists. New users, download the Prize Picks app today and use code HMA when you play your first $5 lineup to receive $50 in lineups. That's code HMA when you play your first $5 lineup to get an extra $50 in lineups with Prize Picks. Clickable link to download the app is in the comments and description of today's video. Alrighty, the New York Jets are on the clock. So far, they have added Caleb Downs. They also added Akeem Mesidor, the edge rusher out of Miami. I've got a feeling they'll go wide receiver here and go Denzel Boston. That is my thoughts. The pick is in. Gage, after you put the pick in, or after the pick comes in and across, would you mind filling up my water bottle? Thanks, brother. Appreciate you. Look at that. I called it. Do I know my coworkers or what? Denzel Boston, wide receiver out of Washington, goes with the first pick of this second round.
What round was he in again, Joey? What round was he in
again?
First
pick of the second round. You said he was going to be.
I said second round pick.
You did. And then he went in the second round early.
Second round, though, right?
But you were saying there's better options for Baltimore in the second round. Denzel Boston's gone. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Thank you, Taz. Taz says W pick and Tyson. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you so much. I don't hate it. I don't. You cannot go into this season with your best pass catchers being Zay Flowers and then the drop off to a 30-year-old Mark Andrews and then to to Rashad Bateman, who caught 16, 20 passes last year, and then Devontae Walker, who's caught for 150 yards over 2 seasons. Is that really what we're going to do? No. Give me an elite wide receiver, pair him up, give me a tight end, maybe this round. I don't know. Who knows? Malachi Lawrence is the pick for the Arizona Cardinals at 35. Now Tennessee is on the clock. Let's go over my big boards real quick for both teams. We're going to start with Baltimore because they are picking first at pick number 40. Theirs is actually coming up decently soon. Or is it 45? 52 is, yeah, it is. I don't know why that is blanking me. I've done 1,000,005 mock drafts. It is 45. Denzel Boston, round 2 big board. Eli Stowers, Peter Woods, TJ Parker, Jeremy Bernard, R. Mason Thomas, Malachi Lawrence, Jennings Dunker, Caleb Banks, and Chris Bell. That's who you got to watch out for Baltimore in my eyes. For Green Bay, unfortunately, a couple of these guys are already off your board. Chris Johnson, Jamal McCoy, and Colton Hood. Malachi Lawrence just fell as well. But still got Avion Terrell, Christen Miller, Lee Hunter, Denida Sutton, Brandon Cisse, and D'Angelo Pons. That is who we're looking for both of these teams, for Baltimore and with Green Bay. Baltimore will be picking in 10 selections as Blake Miller goes off the clock. The offensive tackle, formerly with the Clemson Tigers. He is now a Tennessee Titan. I think it's a good pick right there. I really do. I think the Jets, great pick. I think they have a great pick as well.
Denzel Boston will do a great job, I think, complimenting Garrett Wilson. Because, like you mentioned about the fall off for the Ravens, the Jets have it worse.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, who's their second best? After
Addy Mitchell?
Yeah, A.D. Mitchell, and then maybe Mason Taylor or whatever.
Mason Taylor.
Yeah,
The tight end.
Yeah, it's pretty bad as well. I don't know. Who's better, A.D. Mitchell or Rashad Bateman? Because let me tell you this.
I think A.D. Mitchell slightly better.
Out-received Rashad Bateman last year.
Okay, but you want to know what makes it sadder is that Gary Wilson was out like half the season. He still led the Jets with the receiving yards.
But still, A.D. Mitchell played for the Jets for half the season and still out-received Rashad Bateman, who played on the Ravens. So maybe the wide receiver need is a little bit stronger than you might think.
I'm not saying it's not strong. I'm just saying that you.
Damn it!
You
Gosh! Christen Miller off the board for Green Bay. Oh, man, that's another one. Another one bites the dust. You got to hold on 15 more picks. Oh, man, I've got a feeling the board's not going to fall the way we want it to, Gage.
I think it's going to be a rough day for Packers fans.
Christian, I love you, bro. You are one of my favorites. I'm not dissing Tez. I just am going to push back against the narrative that we can just assume he's somebody we can rely on when he had barely over 100 yards in 2 years. 2 years. And I get it. We could say he's not being utilized enough. He doesn't get the ball enough. But still, at the end of the day, over 150 yards, I'm going to place him as a question mark. If you have 150 yards in 2 seasons combined, you're a question mark. If you're not, then what the hell is a question mark, right?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he's not going to be a wide receiver 2 on the team. He's not going to be a wide receiver 2 on any team. He's not.
Look, I love Tez. I love him. And I think he could be great. But that doesn't mean he's not a question mark. Because that's exactly.
The Giants
exactly what he is.
Made their selection.
Dang it!
Peter Woods.
Defensive lineman out of Clemson.
I
would go
too
Mitchell.
Good.
He probably keeps his mouth shut and not gets us into stupid penalties, said Alex Bakil.
Yeah.
Okay, Peter Woods is off the board. So, for Green Bay, what's left? Can you go to the Green Bay big board, please?
Yeah.
Oh, also, we forgot to tell everybody of a blockbuster trade.
Oh, yeah.
Texans just got Kyle Pitts, and the Falcons got their second rounder and a seventh rounder. I feel like that's kind of a fleece by the Falcons. Is that not? Or I mean by the Texans.
I mean,
a second rounder, that's it? For Kyle Pitts?
Are you serious?
What do you mean?
That's insane. Yeah, I'd say
okay.
It's
Avion Terrell, Brandon Cisse, Lee Hunter, Denida Sutton, D'Angelo Pons are your only available people. So
I see Lee Hunter falling.
Half of this board is already gone. And we still got what? 13 picks?
No, less than that. No,
Green Bay's up?
Oh, never mind. And another pick has just got in.
Houston just got in.
The 38.
Who took Christen Miller? The Las Vegas Raiders.
Yep.
38 is in. It's Keelan Rutledge, the guard out of Georgia Tech. Oh, look at that. Another second-round guard, Gage. That's crazy.
Okay.
That's crazy, bro.
Hey. It's all good.
Okay, so it looks like the Cowboys picked up a second-rounder from who did they trade up with? Cleveland? Yeah. They picked up Cleveland's second-rounder, and with it, they take C.J. Allen, a linebacker out of Georgia. So they get themselves Arvell Reese and C.J. Allen. Get themselves a chess piece defensively, technically a linebacker, although he's also an edge. And then they also get themselves a stand-up linebacker. I like C.J. Allen. I just think he's a little bit, how do I say this? Slow. Like, he's not fast at all. And I don't really like slow linebackers in the National Football League in the year 2026. Jeremiah, says, Joey, you want DeAndre Hopkins back on the Ravens? Yes, I do. I'd love DeAndre Hopkins back on the Ravens. So the Cardinals are picking at 40. Who have the Cardinals picked so far? Do we have the ability to see other teams' picks?
Yep.
Okay,
I'm
great.
putting that right now.
Let's see who the Cardinals have picked so far.
Malachi
Noah and Malachi Lawrence. So they went offensive tackle. They went edge rusher. Where do they go? Do they need a guard? I could see Chase Besantis being the pick at 40.
Yeah.
Who's the best available? if you don't mind showing me that. Avion Terrell, Chase Basantis. That's kind of who I.
That's probably who they're going.
Maybe they double dip at edge and go Zion Young. Maybe they need a nickel and go D'Angelo Pons.
There's a lot of edges coming up right now.
There are, which is I think a good thing for Baltimore.
Yeah.
Possibly go edge. Man, I really want to go Eli Stowers. I know he'll be available at 45 too.
He will.
Or hey, Ravens fans. If I pick Eli Stowers at number 2 or in round 2, will you hate me? Give me a yes or give me a no down below in the comments.
Wow.
Okay.
That's not good for the Packers, to tell you
Yeah,
that.
he was a nickel. The fit wasn't always the best, but I would have liked him. I like D'Angelo Pons a lot.
I like his intensity. I think it would have brought like something exciting to the locker room.
I'm gonna start another poll on Ravens and ask, should I pick I pick Eli Stowers in round 2. Yes or no? Okay, I just started the poll. Let's see. He can't block, says Jarmo. Yeah, but you know who can? Durham Smythe and Mark Andrews. Your 2 other tight ends in that room. 10 votes, and it's 50-50.
If you don't take him, I mean, you can take the risk on Justin Jolly. I know you like him a lot too from NC State.
50-50 through 12 votes.
Wow. In my opinion, I think Max Clare will be a better fit than Stowers.
Maybe be a better fit, but I think Eli Stowers is going to be a better player. Damn it, R. Mason Thomas.
This is not looking too good as a Cheesehead fan.
Or out of Oklahoma to the Cincinnati Bengals.
And with that, the Saints are back on the clock.
Saints back on the clock. They need edge rusher. They need a lot of things. I wouldn't be surprised if they go Avion Terrell. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I can see that.
So if Chase Basantis is still there, I'm probably going to go Basantis. But if he's not, depending on who is, I'm going to go Eli Stowers.
You're crazy, Joe. You're crazy. That's all I got to say.
And then I'm gonna rely on getting a center in round 3.
Yeah, well, which would you prefer, Sam Hecht or Connor Liu?
Probably Sam Hecht.
Yeah.
So then it's like, okay, 3 of your 4 biggest needs you get in the first 3 rounds. I think nobody can deny that the biggest needs are offensive guard, center, wide receiver, tight end. And if you hit wide receiver, tight end, center, that's 3 out of your 4. And that's the max amount you can hit in the first 3 rounds. Maybe if a good edge falls, but it looks like not many good edges are still falling. Christen says, I don't know why so many people are crazy about Stowers. I think he's the best receiving tight end in this class, and I don't even think it's close. He is so much of a better receiving tight end than Kenyon Sadiq is. Like, Eli Stowers, you got to think of Mark Andrews. The current state of Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews was last in the entire National Football League in yards after catch last year. Okay? Dead last. And so he can't do it anymore. He can't. Packers fans, I have terrible news. Avion Terrell is gone. Okay, show me my Packers big board, Gage. Who do I still have left on that list? Not many people. Chris Johnson, gone. McCoy, gone. Miller, gone. Terrell, gone. Hood, gone. Hunter, Sutton, and Cisse are still there. Okay. We're going to break after pick number 42. Is that the one that just happened? Okay, great. And we're going to take a little bit of a break. Hey, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. This is the best way for you guys to stay as up to date as you can all throughout the NFL draft, which is happening 7 days from this exact instant, okay? So if you have not joined us, hit that subscribe button down below because we're going to be live for the NFL Draft. Don't know the schedule of live yet for the NFL Draft for us here. Ravens, I'm assuming, will be live for the first round. Packers, I doubt it. And then I think we'll be live a little bit on day 2. And then maybe live a little bit on day 3, but I'm going to need to help out with our live coverage as a host on that channel. So, but we're going to be here covering it with video. So make sure you subscribe, hit that big red sub button down below. Make sure you got those notifications on as well. And whoever is in the Noti gang, make sure you guys let me know down below by giving me a Noti gang in the comment section, ladies and gentlemen. Miami is on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Do the Dolphins need a guard? That's maybe. Michael Basantis. Is it Basantis? Okay. It's either going to be a guard. Yeah. It is Basantis. Golly. I hate that I know my coworkers so well. I hate that I know every single thing they're going to do.
It ruins the suspense a little bit.
Dang. Okay, so Basantis is off the board. It's looking, Gage, more and more like Eli Stowers.
Now, who are the Jets get at 44?
Let's go.
Because they've been pretty...
Let's go. Okay, so... Yeah, Emmanuel Pregnon is the next best guard, and he's gone.
I think the Jets are probably going to get corner this pick. I have to guess. They might get Brandon. They're probably going to get Brandon Cisse. I'm pretty confident on this.
Who? The Jets?
Yeah, they don't have a corner yet. I can see him getting Cisse.
Oh, if they get Cisse, it'll be
I have a bad feeling it's going to be Cisse. No.
Or do they need defensive tackle?
Didn't they already get one in their second pick in the first round? They got Akeem Mesidor.
Yeah, he's an edge.
Oh, edge, right? Yeah. Nope.
No. It's gonna be Lee Hunter for Green Bay.
It's gonna be a Lee Hunter pick. It's gonna be Lee Hunter.
I'm feeling it. Oh wait, we're on the clock.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Wow, that came out of nowhere.
Fast.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Let's see.
We're on the clock. Y'all let me know who we should pick down below. Gage, can I see the best available real quick?
Overall, yeah.
Yep, let me see him. Zion Young, Cassius Howell, Jeremy Bernard, Ty Simpson. Keep on going.
Oh, look, another wide receiver in the
Brell,
second round. Oh, two
Jake
wide receivers,
Golday,
second round.
Gabe Jacas, Anthony Hill. Keep going. Darian Price, Caleb Banks, Kieran Crawford. Okay, I'm struggling between. Give me a second, Sam. I'm thinking about it. Go back to the top. I'm struggling between Zion Young or Eli Stowers. I'm going to listen to my heart, and I'm going to go with the tight end out of Vanderbilt.
Oh, man.
Give me Eli Stowers. Bang! There we go, baby. Come on.
Grade that pick, people. I want to know your grades over that one. I know it's going to be very mixed opinions on this one.
Bang, bang, bang. The thing is, all of those guys, I'm not certain on their abilities for their skills to translate to the National Football League. You know who I'm confident about? I'm confident about Eli Stowers. Best receiving tight end in this class. You need tight end desperately. Come to the Charm City. Let me know down below, A, B, C, D, or F. Go ahead and grade the pick for me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting an A, B. I'm getting an A+. I'm getting a D. A little bit more on Eli Stowers. Converted QB with lots of untapped potential. Quality production, won a lot more from the slot with seam shots, slants, and more. Might need a space to operate, which will be harder to find in the National Football League. But man, 62 catches, 769 yards, 12.4 yards a pop, 4 touchdowns. Sure, he's got to work on his blocking, but that's pretty much it. Because like I said off the top, man, I believe in Eli Stowers. I believe that he is the best receiving tight end in this draft. Look, Mark Andrews, his time's over. Stowers will need to prove himself as a serviceable blocker at the NFL level, but he's explosive as a pass catcher. And I love the way he maximizes his catch radius. He has mismatch creating potential. He can eventually develop into an NFL starter. And that's the nice thing, is you got Andrews for this next year. Got to show Eli Stowers the ropes, mix Eli in there from time to time, and then from here on out, boom, it's Eli time, baby. It's Eli time. Guys, I'm gonna find the statistic for you. Mark Andrews, Yak, 2025. Would you guess, 17 games. How many yards after the catch? 17 games. And he had 408 yards, almost 50 catches.
408 yards total?
So 50 catches.
Yes.
How many yards after the catch did he have all year?
I have to say 50, one for each catch.
99. He averaged less than 2 yards after the catch for every single time he touched the ball.
Hey, I was in the right ballpark, around about 1 under 2 yards.
That is horrific.
That is still bad.
That is horrific.
Pretty much the wind could knock him out.
Like, I can't believe that. Tight end stats. Anthony Hill Jr., linebacker out of Texas. He goes to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So, Yak, he ranked of NFL tight ends out of the top 50. Out of the top 50, he ranked. So, yeah, get off my back when I pick a receiving tight end. You know what? I could not care less.
You could get Justin Jolly late, though, Joey. That's
Gage,
the thing.
mute your microphone. Dude, give me Eli Stowers. Give me Eli Stowers. I love it, man. I love it, man. You just had a tight end on your roster go for less than 100 yards after the catch for the entirety of the season, and you're paying him $13 million, and we're going to be mad that I pick a tight end who just got 769 receiving yards in 12 games? No, get out of here with that. Get out of here. I don't care. Boo me all you want. IDGAF. Okay. So what, Christian? Hey, Christian, I hope you know. You and I are still boys, and we're going to be boys forever. Jake Golday, linebacker out of Cincinnati, goes Chris Brazzle.
Wow. Oh, that's nice.
The second wide receiver.
Him with Drake London will be fun next year if that is the case.
Yeah, him and I think Chris Brazzle's a hell of a player.
Now we got to the Vikings are on the clock at 49. Is this the Vikings' first pick in this mock draft now?
Brian said everybody can have weapons except Lamar. Go Joey. I'm just trying to give my boys some weapons. Because now, what turned into Rashad Bateman, okay? Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman, Mark Andrews, Devontae Walker is now Zay Flowers, Jordan Tyson, Eli Stowers, Rashad Bateman, Mark Andrews, Devontae Walker. Elite.
AJ Halsey going
Good
to.
pick.
That's a solid pick because he couldn't. That's a nice Thieneman replacement for them.
That's a good pick for
Yeah.
Minnesota. AJ Halsey coming in to replace Harrison, their longtime safety.
But that is if they don't have their 18th overall pick.
So who are the Lions? Who have they taken so far? They got Caden Proctor. They're about to take Zion Young.
Yeah, that's their stat. Yeah, I think it's their second pick in this draft.
They are going to take Zion Young, unfortunately.
It's going to be Lee Hunter season.
It's going to be Lee Hunter.
It's going to be
and
Lee
then
Hunter.
we can go ahead and get like Davis Igbinosun in the third round.
I'm good with that. I mean, it's not bad. I'd say. I mean, it's not your dream case scenario. Obviously, you would wish that Chris Johnson fell in your lap at 52, but it's not the worst that could happen.
Yeah.
Detroit Lions are in.
Their pick is in. It's going to be Zion Young. I have a feeling. Wow.
Will he fall?
Dude, if Zion Young falls to 52, I'm picking him. I don't know if he gets past. Show me best available.
Is Micro Mike making the picks, or
I
is this
don't know.
PFF?
I don't know.
Zion Young and Cassius Howell too.
Okay,
I know,
I'm gonna start a poll on Packers.
Who would you take?
Who should I take? Zion Young, Cassius Howell, or Lee Hunter? Show me best available corners.
Yeah.
Okay, just put that poll out there on Packers.
Corners, you said, right?
Yep.
Traydon Stukes, Keith Abney, Davidson Igbinosun, Malik Muhammad.
You can get somebody hopefully in the other one.
Yeah. I feel like
5
it's probably
votes
going
on
to be
Packers,
edge.
3 of them for Lee Hunter, 2 of them for Zion Young. Okay, let's see. I mean,
Smitty's taking a while in this one.
Carolina could make this much easier for us.
They could. Smitty's taking a while. He's thinking on this.
Is he live on Panthers today? I doubt.
I doubt it.
Let's see.
But he's still making the picks, kind of like what Durham's doing
for sure.
Chiefs.
Let's see. Is he? He is not.
Oh,
but
the pick is in.
Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Tell me when it's ready for me to turn around.
You got it. It's ready. It's ready.
Is it Zion? Wow. Okay. Jeremy Bernard.
And we are on the clock just like that for the Packers. Unbelievable.
Okay.
So what do we do now? That's the real question.
Oh, what's his name? Mitch just tried to trade with me, but
Mitch?
he forgot he can't.
Womp womp.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go Zion Young.
Zion Young, yeah.
I love Lee Hunter,
yeah.
but dude, you got Zion Young at 52. I am not taking a second longer.
Him with Micah will be fun.
Isaac asks if I'm broadcasting the jersey reveal. No, I am not. Guys, let's get into a little Zion Young.
Once it comes up,
once it comes up.
Yeah.
Get those ready on the scouting report and stuff like that. Okay, I got the pick. Packers are on the clock. Da 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 da. Go, Pack, go. Da 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 da. Go, Pack, go. Da 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 da. I will be watching the jersey reveal, Isaac. Let's do it on the list 4 so it shows us. Great. And with the 52nd overall pick, the Green Bay Packers are taking Zion Young, the edge rusher out of Missouri. Potential to be a great run stopper with the pass rush Drews. To be a 3-down player. Powerful. Showed better instincts in 2025. Needs more pass rush counters when power moves fail. But 52 pressures, 6.5 sacks, 6'5" and 3/4, 267 pounds. Great run defender as well with 16.5 tackles for loss. And look, I love Lee Hunter, but I think edge rusher is a massive need as well. Okay, I think you got a bunch of question marks with Lucas Van Ness. You got a question mark with Barron Sorrell. You got a question mark with Colin Oliver. You got a lot of question marks. Zion Young gives you a little bit of love in that room and just gives you a little bit of help out there. Grade the pick for me down below in the comments section. Speaking of the comments section, you'll find the link, Ravens fans, if you want to get this Minter is Coming t-shirt. Because right now, it's 20% off. You heard me right. 20% off to get our Minter is Coming t-shirts. Chatsports.com/Minter is the site you got to go to. We got it on the hoodies. We got it on the t-shirts as well. And again, right now, 20% off. Go ahead and get yourself some today. That link is in the comments down below. And then, Packers side of things and Ravens side of things, we just got Chat Sports gear for you. Chatsports.com/merch, also known for 20% off. Okay, you got the t-shirts, you got the hoodies, you got the hats, you got it all. Okay, so make sure and go ahead and get yourself one today, ladies and gentlemen. Chatsports.com/merch. Seattle is back on the clock at number 53. And a lot of people are mad about my pick of Zion Young. And guess what? A lot of people can absolutely ligma. Okay, I'll tell you that much.
A lot of haters out here today, Joe. I'm not going to lie.
Gage, would you be cool if you took over for half a second?
Yeah, I can do that.
Great. If you put yourself up there, I'm going to run real quick to the restroom, and then I will be back
Give me a
and
second.
ready to roll for when we get going throughout the rest of this draft. We
All right.
got the 80th overall pick and then 90 as well.
Yes. So actually, I'm ready to roll. I can hop on over. Yep. So Cassius Howell is now a member of the Seattle Seahawks, the edge out of Texas A&M, the former Aggie. And now the Philadelphia Eagles are back on the clock as Zion Young doesn't want to go to the Packers. Yeah, we'll see about that. I mean, this is all, like we said, this is all still up for the debate, for being mocked and all that. And now, like we said, Eagles on the clock. Then we got the Chargers and the Jags. And look at the best available now on the big board. This is Tom Downey's big board up in Cincinnati. Ty Simpson, best available overall. Then we got Chris Bell, wide receiver out of Louisville. Gabe Jacas, the edge out of Illinois. And Jadarian Price, another running back. And we'll take a look at some specific players. Obviously, we still need offensive line for sure, especially guards if you're the Ravens. So here's the best available for the Ravens. Jennings Dunker, which, I mean, just look at the flow. I mean, that in of itself is a picture. I feel like they could probably find a way to get him if they need to. Also, Jalen Farmer out of Kentucky. Not bad. Joey's not Joey's big favorite pick target, if I have to say. And then you have Billy Stroud out of Notre Dame. Fabici Nuawi. I may be butchering that. I do apologize if I am. Then we got Logan Taylor at Boston College, Cage Casey, Boise State, who can possibly go in like the 4th or 5th round, I would have to imagine. Bo Stevens, another late round pick out of Iowa. Missouri, another guard for Keegan Trost. And Joey's back and ready to go. Are you?
It was definitely the right decision for me not to go guard at 45 because there weren't enough good ones there. Like, if you would have taken a guard, that would have been a major reach.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Like
Jennings Dunker is a top guard right now.
You could be mad at me for not taking guard all you want.
I'm mad.
Round 1, and I totally understand that.
That's where more my frustration is.
But guard in round 2 would not have been the move.
Well, here's where my thing is. It's like not with just Vanga, but with Fano. I know the Fano was picked before with the Ravens,
yeah.
And so was Vanga. But if he fell in your lap, would you take Fano?
Yes.
You would take Fano over
Fano
Tyson.
is my number 1 if he falls to 14.
That's my number 1. Here's my reasoning is, like, let's say that he played tackle in college and he's like a flex who's trying to get back into the interior and guard, right?
Well, center,
yes.
Yeah, they wouldn't. That's if he would only be a guard, I wouldn't have picked him.
You wouldn't have picked him, but okay.
I'm picking him because he's a center.
He's a center, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or they think he could be a center.
But my point is this: like, let's say like something happens with either Rosengarten, your tackle, Keionte Scott going to the Philadelphia Eagles
Keionte
at 54.
Scott, the safety / nickel corner for Miami. He's going to Philadelphia. That's a good pick right there.
Yeah. My point is this: like the flexibility of having a offensive lineman that has played multiple positions could really help.
Yeah,
that's my take on that.
That's why he would have been. If he was there at 14, I would have picked him.
Yeah.
Who? Go back to the very top of this draft, if you don't mind.
Yep.
Also, Packers fans, go ahead and grade it for me. Giselle says, just joined, saw you pick Stowers. I have a huge issue with his blocking ability. Yeah, me too, but I don't have issues with his receiving ability. And you got a couple of blocking tight ends, so I'm not worried about it.
If you play like a 12 personnel, you can have Dermot Smythe out there be your blocker, and then have Eli Stowers be your receiving tight end. I think
so.
That'll be fine.
Who took Fano? Was it Cleveland at 12?
I think it was Cleveland at 12. Yeah.
Was Maui Noah off? Okay,
Maui Noah was off.
They went Fano.
They're really looking back on it. I think it's just I'm not as much of on a Tyson train as you are in general. I think I'm more Vanga, but you could have taken Vanga over Tyson.
Yeah, that's like the only one I would have Every other guy, I'm glad I took Tyson over. But like Vanga, I could see the frustration.
That's where my more of my frustration
Dude, after pick 15, there is a massive drop off. Genuinely.
I agree. Yeah.
Massive drop off. Okay, let's get back caught up to where we are right now.
Yep.
We can just fast forward to 50. Who's up? 50. Okay,
Chris Bell.
Ooh, I bet.
What are the Chargers doing?
I mean, they need a wide receiver. They just have Ladd. They're going to trade away Quentin Johnson. That's not a bad pick.
All right, yeah, but that's better than their first round pick, though.
It is better. Their first round pick sucked.
Yeah.
So far, the Chargers get like a B minus.
That moved them up the chain a little bit.
Yeah, that was. I mean, Chris Bell. I'm very curious to see what a player like Chris Bell is going to be able to do. Is this the Jaguars' first pick?
Yeah, I believe it is because they trade.
Who's best available right now?
They made their selection actually just now.
Okay, and who's best available?
Overall, Ty Simpson, quarterback. They're not going to get him. Jacas.
Gabe Jacas.
Jacas, yeah.
Maybe they get him.
Actually, they got
Caleb Banks, defensive tackle out of Florida. That's a pretty good pick for them.
Yeah.
I thought about doing that for
Green Bay.
Yeah. Okay, 5 votes on the Zion Young pick so far. All 5 votes. Greater than that.
Bears getting 2 picks. 2 of the next 4 picks are Chicago.
So they're probably gonna go. Wow, they are. Go back to best available for me, if you don't mind. They're gonna go Akis with one of them, I think. And no, they won't go Price.
Stukes?
Maybe they go Lee Hunter.
Oh, Lee Hunter.
Yeah, because they hit corner round 1.
Oh, they did. That's right.
So go back to the top 4. Kieran Crawford. Yeah, I think they're going to go either Kieran Crawford and Lee Hunter or Akis and Lee Hunter.
I think it'll be Akis.
Go to the next. Go to the 5 through 8, please. Don't think they'll go Stukes.
Or they don't.
Don't think they'll go Fields. Maybe they go. Who's the wide receiver? They trade away DJ Moore.
Yeah. Who's?
See, aren't you glad we're not picking wide receiver right now? Not a lot of good wide receivers available.
Malachi Fields isn't that bad.
Malachi Fields is not very good. He made 1 highlight catch.
But what's that? I can't think of his name. That Miami receiver.
Malachi Tony?
No, not Tony. I know he's still in college. Speaking of amazing catches.
Yeah, like the guy who made a catch week 1?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking. I don't know.
Against Notre Dame. Oh, they just made their pick is in.
Their pick is in. Who is it? Is it Gabe Akis?
Trading
Stukes. Gets themselves a little bit of a nickel corner out of Arizona. Stukes is old. That is my...
How old is he?
I think he'll be 25 by the time the season kicks off. Yeah. He was born on... Oh, wow. He was born on 9/11. The actual day. That's my wife's birthday.
That's a rough day to
That's Kennedy's birthday, but she was born 2000, not 2001.
Was he born 2001?
He was born 2001.
That is the worst birthday.
So
that's awful.
He will be 25 by the time the season kicks off, which I don't love.
Personally. Who did they take in the first as Matthew Bell? I'm assuming he's referring to the Bears.
Say it again?
Matthew Bell from the Packers is asking, who did the Bears take in the first?
Oh, they took Jermon McCoy.
Yep.
So they go cornerback, which means I think they feel decently good about an edge rusher or Lee Hunter being available in round 2.
Yeah.
Here's who Chicago's going home with so far. Their first 2 picks in this draft.
They have 1 more pick in our mock draft. Speaking of picks, the Niners pick is in.
Niners pick is in.
Falcons are on the clock again. I haven't seen this.
Yeah, because they traded away Kyle Pitts.
That's right, yeah.
Traded Kyle Pitts to Atlanta or to Houston.
Yeah.
Jennings Dunker. That's a good pick.
Yeah. His hair with that golden helmet looks
See, it would have been a little bit of a reach at 45.
It would have, yes.
I wonder who else would have wanted a tight end. Not Chicago. Go back.
Maybe now the Falcons do at this point.
Yeah, maybe they would if they traded him. Ooh, they maybe thought he was going to be available. Go back to like the last order. Like go in reverse.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
To see who maybe would have wanted a tight end. Maybe Philly. Maybe Los Angeles. Who's their tight end? Maybe Jacksonville.
Who's their tight end?
Exactly. Yeah, I think Jacksonville could have. I think there's.
Wait,
a lot
don't
of
they
people
have? Isn't Strange their tight end?
who?
Strange.
Yeah, but let's see. Jacksonville.
Oh, Falcons go Lee Hunter.
Yep. Ooh, I bet Harry's pissed.
He's probably fuming.
Let's tune into Bears now. Right now. See
Well,
how mad
it's
he
got to
is.
be Akis then.
It's got to be Jacas.
I mean, he already looks good in the orange and blue. I mean, he pretty much wore that in Illinois, so.
It's got to be Jacas.
It's got to be Akis.
On the clock. They're both available. When you go with type D for Dennis Sutton.
I think I'd go Dennis Sutton.
I would go Dennis Sutton. I would go Dennis Sutton.
If I was Chicago, I'd go Dennis Sutton.
Deny freaking Dennis Sutton. DDS.
Britton Strange. Oh yeah, Britton Strange is the Jags tight end.
Yeah. Penn State alum as well.
Yeah, but they could
They could do better than him, yeah.
They could use an upgrade. Hey, he's still better than the Ravens tight end though.
Yeah, he is.
Strange is him in Jacksonville. What's up, Moggs? Good to see you, man. Happy you're hanging out with us. Who do you think they go Akis or deny Dennis Sutton?
I think they go. I think knowing. I think they might go deny Dennis Sutton.
I think so too.
I think knowing Harry, he'll probably go DDS.
I think so too. I want to look at a Bears.
Pick is in.
I want to look at a Bear. I'm going to look up deny Dennis Sutton on their videos and see how many they've. Wow.
Ooh, Gabe Akis. Oh, that's what they ended up going with. I wonder if they just chose from what the poll popularity was. Afterwards.
Wow.
That's.
I have a screenshot of Harrison's guys in the draft, and deny Dennis Sutton is number 2. I need to send that into production.
Production or chit chat?
Production. That's hilarious.
That's amazing. All right, Eagles are on the clock in the meantime, and their pick is in, which means the Broncos, after 61 picks, are finally on the clock. And
And now
deny Dennis Sutton go.
I mean, that's a great pick for Philly.
He is a Philly. He's a Pennsylvania guy anyway, so it makes sense in the long run. I feel like Philadelphia fans will love him.
Bro, that's so funny. I need to go on Bears Now right now and see if they're talking about it.
Skylar Bell, he's another solid receiver. I like a lot out of UConn.
Deny Dennis Sutton to the Eagles. We just saw it. Garrett Bourne, Dennis Sutton, Gabe Akis all within 10 picks.
It's Akis, right? Not Akis?
I don't know.
Jacksonville is on the clock after a trade.
After a trade with Denver.
Wow. So the trade is in. We'll put the trade up in a moment for you guys to keep up to date with everything. But, man, if you're a Broncos fan, you must be fuming at how this board
Have they had a pick yet?
No, that was supposed to be their first pick.
Wait, so Jacksonville's trading. They haven't picked yet? No. Denver's picked.
No, they haven't.
Wow, you're right.
Because
right.
they traded away their first overall pick to the Dolphins for Waddle.
After Seattle, we're out of round 2.
Yeah.
Wow. So they don't have a single pick. Who'd they trade for? What was those trade deals?
Maybe BTJ? They don't need another receiver.
They actually I think they did trade for Brian Thomas Jr.
Can you still do picks in the middle of the... All right. All right, it's up to date now.
That's so funny.
Oh my god. This is fun. I'm having a blast doing this. All right, it's up to date now with Jacksonville Jaguars logo in instead.
So Jags are on the clock at number 62.
Wow. And this is the last 3 picks of the second round, Joey, by the way.
Last 3 picks of the second round. That's hilarious. Okay, who's Jacksonville go with here?
What should they go tight end? No. Let's see who's best available.
Let's see who's best available.
They're not going to get Simpson.
They're not going Simpson. Maybe they go Price.
Yeah, to take over for A-Chain.
Etienne left. A-Chain. After Etienne left.
Yeah. Maybe. Oh,
I think
they don't need. They don't need an edge, do they? Oh. I know who they went with.
Who do they go with? Was it someone you mentioned?
It's something that's on the board. Yeah.
The edge rusher out of Auburn.
Did not see that.
Hot take. I kind of like Kieran Crawford as much as I like Keldrick Falk. Like, I'm not a huge Keldrick Falk guy.
So, let me ask you this. What would you think would be who would you think would be more of a boom or bust? Would you think Crawford be more of a boom or bust, or you think Falk would be more of a boom or bust?
No, Falk's definitely more of a boom or bust.
I'm asking is who would you think would be more of a boom between the two? Between Falk or Crawford?
Falk, more of a bust, Falk.
More of a boom and bust. You're thinking of Falk.
Yes, he has a higher ceiling but a lower floor.
So he is like as polar opposite as could be.
Crawford is a safer pick.
Okay.
But Falk could be 2 times the player that Crawford is, or he could not be very good.
All right, but let me ask you this: if you had to choose, who would be more of a boom between the two, between Crawford and Falk? Who would you choose?
Falk. I just said that.
Okay, yeah, but now I'm asking you. So you're pretty much saying that the more of a bust will be Crawford. That's my point. Is if you had to choose,
No. Just because someone's more of a boom doesn't mean they're not more of a bust.
I get it, but I guess you're not understanding my question.
No, I'm not.
So let's just say between the two of them, who would you think will have? So you're saying between the two of them, you're thinking that'd be more of a boom opportunity for Falk than for Crawford.
Yes.
Okay.
Falk has a higher ceiling. He has more boom potential than Crawford does.
But you're also saying he has more bust.
He also has more bust potential than Crawford does.
So you're saying it's more of a riskier pick for Falk than it is for Crawford.
Yes.
Okay, I think I'm not wording my question properly, but
I think so as well.
Yeah, I think so.
Now everybody's confused. No, Isaac, I did not. Giselle agrees with me. Falk is the biggest boom or bust in this draft. Thank you, Giselle.
All right. Meanwhile, now going back, the Seahawks are on the clock.
Height, edge out of Texas Tech. He is the pick at 63 for the New England Patriots. So who'd they go in round 1? Oh, they
got Lomu.
Oh, they did. They got Lomu. Yeah, you're right.
And then it's to end out the second round. Jadarian
Price, good pick from
replace
Seattle.
K9.
64 overall, replacing Kenny Walker. All right, let's go over. Hey, let's real quick. Ravens fans, we are 20 likes away from 100 likes. And Packers fans, we are 6 likes away from 50. Help me out, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. And we'd appreciate every single like that you guys could contribute. Packers, we're trying to get to 50. They're at 45. And Ravens, we're trying to get to 100. You're at 80. Who can do it first? Let me know down below. Also, Gage, good time to bring up the Super Chat battle because it is like dead even right now. 27 to actually 25 for the Ravens rundown. What do you say? What? 25 for the Ravens. 25 for Ravens, yep. Yep. Beer Man. Yep. How many rounds did the mock go for? It is 3 rounds in total. How long have we been live for? There we go. 2 hours flat? Yeah. 2 hours. Okay, gotcha. Oh, yeah, we went live at 1:45. Gage, I'm thinking for videos after this, hitting, because I just don't know how good a recap of this would do. I think hitting something like rumors, first 3 minutes of a video, and then both of them recapping this mock draft at the end of it. So that way builds are quick too. Cool. What would the trade price be for Roquan Smith? I actually almost put Roquan Smith on the trade block. I think you get a 4th rounder for Roquan. Maybe a 3rd. Maybe a 3rd rounder. Let's see what do we think ChatGPT would have an answer to that question? Hey, Packers fans are 1 like away from 50. We are 1 like away from 50 likes, Packers fans. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We did get there. Shout out to you guys. Forever Paid says, hey, man, do you think Bane falls to 14? So I don't think he does, but I do believe that there's a world we live in where it happens. Okay? I wouldn't bet that it happens, but I also, like, if it did happen, that wouldn't be the craziest thing of all time. We are back into the draft. 65. The Arizona Cardinals are on the clock. The Green Bay Packers will be picking. Can you go down and show the Green Bay Packers pick in this draft? Packers will be picking at number 80. No, Ravens are at 80. Packers are at 84. Great. So those two pretty close to each other. And then this draft goes to what? How many picks in total? 100? 104? No, 104. You got to 104 there. Oh, that's round 4? Gotcha. 100 on the nose. 100 picks because of all the compensatory draft picks. Arizona is in with their 65th selection, ladies and gentlemen. Muhammad says no O-line and 2 rounds is bad unless we get Kevin Zeitler. Oh, that is a great pick. That is a great pick. Good GMing right there by one Joey O'Donohue. Yeah, you really don't. So Tennessee, let's see who's available. Yeah, Giselle, you're right. If I'm really the GM right now, I'm making a trade up in this round. Or I'm trading one of my 4ths back into the 3rd. Okay, do the Titans need a wide receiver? Okay, so my dream for both these teams, Sam Hecht or Jake Slaughter, pick is in for Tennessee. Who is it? Malachi Fields. I kind of figured it would be. Okay, how long does it take us to get to Sam Hecht on the best available? Like, does he show up? Okay. Keep going. Okay. Guess what? I don't care.
If you're a Ravens fan, you're going to take him. If you're a Raven, you got to take him.
We are going to take him anyway. Did Jake Slaughter show up there or no?
I didn't see him.
I actually think I would take Jake Slaughter.
Over Sam Hecht?
Yeah.
He's not up there either. Keith Abney, Dominic Orange, Caleb Tiernan. You don't need a tackle, though. Max Clare, Stribling.
I would love Davison Igbinosun, though, for Green Bay, if he could fall all the way down there. I would love that. Absolutely love it. In your opinion, percent 1/100 are the odds of Ravens land sexy Dexy. I'd say like 5. Not much at all.
They don't. They do need an edge, but I feel like with now Trey Hendrickson makes it easier.
Yeah.
In that front.
Yeah, I would say. Well, Dexter Lawrence he's a nose tackle.
Oh yeah, true.
I would not say they're great, but I don't think it's impossible. But I don't think it's gonna happen.
And the pick is in.
Las Vegas pick is in. Who have they gotten so far? Fernando,
and I know they got another big name as well. Let's take a look. Real quick before we show you this next one, if we can. Yeah, and Christen Miller. That's
okay.
right. Just those two.
So do they go offensive line here? And if so, who's a good offensive lineman available? Oh, they don't.
Oh, they don't. Wow.
Zachariah Branch, the wide receiver out of
Georgia. Go Dogs.
Okay, now we're up to 68. Show me who Philadelphia has added so far, if you don't mind.
They just got Dennis Sutton. I know that.
They did get denied in the Sutton.
They also got Max
Iheanachor. Is those the only 2 picks they've had?
I feel like they have one more, too, didn't they? They must have.
Well, they got the additional second for A.J. Brown.
Yes, that's right. So they got to have... I can't think of who they... But right off the top of my head. Oh, Keionte Scott. That's it, yes.
Okay. So, they probably need a wide receiver, right? They're going to trade away. Well, they got Dontavian Wicks via trade.
They do, yes.
Where do they go here?
Let's see
We're
the
going to
best
go into
available.
his Eagles doc.
I don't see him going Antonio Williams.
No. They already got a nickel corner. I think Keith Abney's going to be the same.
Maybe Surratt?
A lot, yeah. Oh, no, it's going to be, I think it's going to be Stribling.
Stribling? Oh,
Yep.
Stribling? Okay.
I think it's going to be Stribling. If I know Chase, I think it's going to be Stribling.
Remember, these are...
Or Claire.
Or Claire, yeah.
Stribling or Claire. Those are my 2 guesses. Zion Young, 18 votes, 50% say an A, 28% say a B.
Oh, no, they're in Vegas. Never mind.
Philadelphia
is in the meantime. That brings us to pick number 69 with the Texans. On the clock, technically, in the meantime. Remember, these are minute-long picks. Ooh. Sam Roush.
Wow, over Max Claire.
Man, maybe Chase is seeing something we are not.
Yeah, maybe he is. Wow.
I did not see that is
Brugler,
not on our bingo card right there.
Brugler has him as his 6th best tight end. Sam Roush.
Wow.
That is crazy. Not going to lie.
I guess Chase is seeing something the rest of us are not seeing right now. That's got to be it.
I guess so. Wow, that was shocking.
Yeah.
I did think tight end. Now I just guessed the wrong tight end.
Yeah. You were in the right. We were on the right ballpark offense, but
Gage, what do you think for the entire draft has been the best value pick so far?
the best value pick. Let's go back here. Look through.
Is it Cowboys Arvell at 6? Think that's up there?
That's up. Yeah, up. Yeah, I'd say so a little bit. Let's see. Look around here because I feel like there's probably.
I have one in mind. I don't think it's going to be any of these. Maybe Vanga at 18.
Maybe.
But that's kind of where he's being mocked to go. Trying to think.
Because the fall off, like you mentioned.
Maybe Jermod at 25. That might be one of the best ones. I have one in mind. I think Arvell Reese at 6, but I also think, genuinely, Ty Simpson at...
in the third round.
In the third round, I think that's a really great pick right there. I really, really do. Houston's pick is in.
We'll get to that one right now.
Where do they go? They go wide receiver with Elijah Surratt, the wideout out of Indiana.
Speaking of picks being in, the Browns got theirs in.
So is the Browns. Keith Abney, the second, the cornerback out of Arizona State. Show me Washington's picks, if you don't mind.
Yes. Wow.
Oh wow, just one. You're right.
They Makai Lemon. Now they have 2 in this third round to end out our mock draft here for Chat Sports. The 71st, and they got the 87th.
Okay, they got 2 third rounders. Yep. They went Makai Lemon. I think they go. Who's best available? Excuse me. Let's see it.
They're not double dipping a wide receiver.
Maybe they go Dominique Orange. Oh, they're gonna go Dominique Orange. You know why? Because Sperry loves his nickname. Do you know what it is?
Oh, it's something. It's Big Orange, right?
Big Citrus.
Big Citrus. Yeah, that's definitely the pick.
I know Sperry's going Big Citrus, bro.
But I'll say this: that for that nickname, does it make more sense to be going to the Dolphins?
Yeah, I guess so.
Because to be in the Sunshine State and they're like big. Are they known for oranges down there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the pick is in for Washington.
I know you're going big citrus.
Yep. You called it,
I knew it. I knew it.
Sperry loves fatties. Absolutely. I love me some big citrus, dude.
That's going to be. You got to clip that. You got to clip
Dude.
that.
I called it.
You got to clip that. That's amazing.
Good value. I think he's a good player. Now we have to shift our focus quickly here to Steelers because we have a pick at. No, our next pick is not till 85. So we still got a little bit of
All right, Bengals are on the clock at 72.
back here, 85, and then we have a pick again at 87. So looking ahead.
Let's see who the Bengals might take in the meantime. So see who the Bengals have done
Yeah.
so far. First off,
Let's see it.
give me a minute. There's a lot of names, a lot of teams that go through here in this chart here. All right, they've so far gotten in Stuart Lane and R. Mason Thomas.
Honestly,
That's not bad.
I don't like Cincy, but that's a good draft so far.
That's not a bad draft.
Who
And
are the best available?
Let's see.
Abney at 70 might be the best value so far. Yeah, you're not bad.
Dude, will they go Caleb Tiernan?
Rich just roasted your ass, Gage. He
Just
said, I
mine?
can tell Gage is young. Is Florida known for oranges, LOL? Are they known for gators and palm trees? Jay Rubsky. We got Tyson, my friend. Okay. So who's their tight end? Because they might get Claire.
They did not get Claire. I'll tell you that, because unless they... No, they didn't get Claire.
Kyle Lewis,
That's-
linebacker out of Pittsburgh.
That's not a bad pick.
It's not a bad pick. I mean, they're going defense. That's not bad at all.
I would not... I mean, yeah, that's not bad.
Not bad at all. Ooh,
Ooh,
New
Saints
Orleans is
just
in.
hopped right in now, so now we're at the Chiefs
Dude,
are on
I
the clock.
literally am gonna have the Ravens pick typed out already for Sam.
I'm not surprised at all. I am not surprised.
Jr.
The Utica native, baby. The Utica native, Mike Washington Jr. from upstate New York.
Do you think he's gonna be a starting running back? Like, do you think he has starting running back potential?
Yes. I really do. I think that might be an amazing pick. I know that our Saints host is an Arkansas alum, but I really liked how he did in the combine this year, and I think he's gonna be a sneaky late round pick, or sneaky day 2 pick in my eyes. All right, the Chiefs are on the clock at 74. Speaking of teams that have been making some big moves, the Chiefs, they were the ones that traded up with the Cardinals to get to the 3rd overall pick in this draft.
They did, and there they got one
David Bailey.
David Bailey, who a lot of people did not think would be available at number 3. It definitely did not think he'd be a Kansas City Chief.
A lot of people are chirping at the Jets for what they've been doing so far, I will say.
Are they live on the Jets report?
Yeah, I think Dylan is the GM, so he's
Yeah.
making all the picks. So yeah, here's the 2 picks that have been made in the first round
So
for the Chiefs.
has he expressed why he went Caleb Downs?
He thinks that the secondary is a more important need for the Jets.
Okay.
Which, I mean, he's not wrong,
Yeah, he's
but
not wrong. Good
I
pick
know.
so far for Kansas City.
They done a pretty
I
solid
hate to say it,
draft.
they've gotten 2 starters. They really have.
Speaking of Kansas City,
Their pick is in. Go back to the big board if you don't mind. Let's see who they might be picking. Ooh, would not be surprised if it's Williams. Maybe it's Tiernan.
maybe
it's
Stribling.
Claire. Ooh, could be Stribling as well.
Well, some movement just happened. Actually, yeah. Antonio Williams is now off the board.
Yep.
And with that, the Dolphins are on the clock.
Don't worry, Ravens fans. I already got our pick typed out to our producer for when we get in there at 80. I'm not going to waste time. I'm not going to waste any time at all. It's going to be where we need it to be. It's going to be who we need it to be. It's going to be Jake Slaughter if he's available or Sam Hecht. One of the two. I'm just here to spoil it for you right now.
It's probably a no-brainer at this
You
point.
need a safety.
You need a
I
center.
mean a center, excuse me. Miami's is in. Where do they go? I wouldn't be surprised if they went, oh, I like it! I like it, Rolly! I like it!
Ooh, it hurts so good.
Yeah, he's a stud.
I love him. I
Interesting
love
to
Ted
see
Hurst.
what's gonna happen to him. But 6'4", runs like a 4.3. If anything, he's exciting, man.
I love this. I love this guy. I love this dude a lot.
He is exciting. Hey, Ravens fans, 9 likes away until we get to 100. Help me out, please, if you don't mind, ladies and gentlemen. So far, the Seahawks have taken Jadarian Price, and is that it?
They did have another pick in the first round.
They traded it, I thought.
Oh, they did. Yes, that's right.
They traded it to the Steelers for
Yes.
32.
Cassius Howell's the second. pick.
Cassius Howell. Okay, not a bad pick for them.
They have two. They have only 2 picks. No, they only. Man, they don't have that many picks in this draft this year. Holy crap. So they have 2 third-rounders. See the big board shaping up like. So they already got a running back now, and
Who's their tight end? I'm just wondering when Max Claire's going to go.
I'm surprised he's still there.
Ooh, Davison Igbinosun still available, but he's creeping up that best available board. He's just got to hold on for 8 more picks.
Seahawks pick is in. Let's see. Oh,
No!
you've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me.
That's so devastating. Damn. That blows.
You should not have said anything, Joey. You should not have said a peep.
Okay, who are the best available corners?
Let's take a quick gander, shall we? Malik Muhammad is still there.
I like Malik Muhammad.
I do too.
I also don't hate Dalen Everett.
I don't either. Articario Davis. I don't mind him. Julian Neal. He's not a bad option either.
I think Malik Muhammad, if he's there in the third, I'm going.
Okay. If he's not, would you take out Articario Davis, Dalen Everett, or Julian Neal? Because they're still not bad options.
I wouldn't take Julian Neal
Until the 4th, if anything.
Yeah. Please, Malik Muhammad, be available.
Max Clare to the
He's
Bucks.
got to hold on for what? Okay, 78, 79, 81, 82, 83. 5 more picks because we know we're not going to take him.
Yeah.
Ravens aren't going to take him.
We'll make it easier for the Packer fans out there.
Well, we also just need a center. Mainly.
Well, I think the Ravens are in a good spot right now.
Okay, Indianapolis, please don't pick a center. If this isn't a center, we're at least getting Sam Hecht or Jake Slaughter.
Well, who is their center?
I don't know.
Because I know Danny Pinner's not there anymore.
Well, yeah, he was a backup.
Yeah. So
Chandler Rivers. Okay. Hey, that's a cornerback. That's not one of our guys. Come on, Malik. Keep following Malik. Come on. 4 more picks. That's all you need.
Like this video if you want Malik to fall.
Seriously, man.
At this point, come on.
Okay. 80 for Baltimore. I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be a center. I'm going center.
I know you like Slaughter. I would have taken Sam Hecht.
Yeah, I think Slaughter's more pro-ready. And that's the thing. You need a guy who's pro-ready. You need a guy who's going to be able to start in September.
True, yeah.
Connor Lew as well. Yeah, but the injury, it scares me a little bit. Like, I'd be happy to take him if the other guys were gone. I truly would, but I need something that's a sure thing.
That's another former Duke Blue Devil that is now back in Indianapolis.
Chandler Rivers? Who's the other one they took?
Not this draft, but last year's draft.
Who was?
The quarterback from Notre Dame.
Oh, yeah, Riley Leonard?
Riley Wood. Yeah, Riley Leonard, yeah.
Tanner Bortolini is the Colts' current center. Thank you so much, Brock. Appreciate you.
Man, that guy knows ball. Pick is in for the Falcons.
Okay, I'm slacking Sam. ATL is in.
Not on the clock, but not for much longer.
Not for much longer.
The Broncos' first pick will be round 3, pick 88.
Oscar Delp. Okay, good.
Bang, baby, bang!
Wow, people don't like Max Clare.
They're scared of.
And I was
no, Max Clare is picked.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Well, yeah.
You're right. At 77 though, I was getting clowned for taking Eli Stowers. And Max Clare goes late middle third. Come on. And with the 80th overall pick in the 2026 NFL Chat Sports mock draft, your Baltimore Ravens select Jake Slaughter, center for the Florida Gators. Very consistent run blocker. Fits best in a zone-heavy scheme, which is perfect for what Dwayne Ledford's going to bring in. 2-year captain, plenty of experience. It shows up in his awareness. Penalty prone, especially for a center, but that is definitely something that needs to and will be, addressed at this next level. Definitely needs to clean that up. However, 4 pressures allowed, only 1 sack for that last season. But again, those 7 penalties is definitely something to be aware of. However, I believe at the end of the day, you need a center, you need one bad, you need a starter. That's exactly what Jake Slaughter is. He doesn't have overwhelming traits, but he consistently does his job using controlled movement, stout strength, veteran processing skills. With his makeup, he should compete for starting center snaps as a rookie. Grade the pick, Ravens fans. A, B, C, D, or F. Down below in the comment section. I like this so far. I did what I wanted to. Give me a wide receiver, give me a tight end, give me a center. I'm good, bro. I am good. Let's go. Let's recap. Okay, Josiah Trotter and Sam Hecht off the board. We just need one more pick for Malik Muhammad.
Let's go.
Can you tell me who the I believe they took, did they not take they've taken a cornerback already?
Panthers?
Carolina, right?
They might. I believe they did. Let's double check.
A+, great pick, Joey. Thank you.
First time that the Raven fans have liked your pick.
Come on. Give me Malik Muhammad. Give me
They
Malik.
took a
No,
safety.
they took a safety and wide receiver.
Oh,
Carolina,
boy, the pick is in.
Pass
The
on
pick
him.
is in.
Pass on him.
The pick
Give me
is
Malik. Give me Malik.
The pick is in.
Oh, no. Who is it?
Let's see. Moment of truth.
No!
Damn
No! Oh, no! Oh, my gosh. Okay.
Okay, time to
Go best available. Show me best corners.
Oh, boy. All right.
Dalen Everett. That's not bad.
Takario Davis. Julian Neal. Devin Moore. Jadon Kennedy. Or Kennedy, however you pronounce it. Ephesians Prysock. Latrell McCutcheon Sr.
Let's go Dalen Everett.
Dalen Everett. Yeah, that's the best option at this point.
Man, you need a cornerback in one of these first 2 picks. I'm going to go Dalen Everett.
That's the best we can do.
Oh, wow. I cannot believe Smitty is such a bitch.
What an ass. What an ass. Spam F Carolina in the chat, Packer fans. Spam F Panthers down below. That blows. That really blows.
Oh, I cannot believe he just did that. I just slacked him. Hey, here's what you got. Experience, tough. Both defensive phases. Good size, willing run defender. Can be effective getting pressure on the quarterback. A little bit grabby. Needs to close on wide receivers with a little bit more urgency. But, man, there's a lot to like about this guy. He is a guy that's going to be able to compete to be a starting starting cornerback in year 1. 50 tackles this last year, 11 pass breakups, an interception on the season as well. There's a lot to like about Dalen Everett, and he's a guy who now can, go compete to be a starter right next to, Keyshawn Nixon and guys like that. I cannot believe that Carolina just did that, bro. Bud
Clark is now off the table.
Bud Clark, that's a good pick right there. I like him a lot.
Nice safety pick for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now we're down to the last 15 picks of this Chat Sports Mock Draft Live. This was been a lot of fun. Not going to lie, Joey. And now the Chargers pick is in. See what the Chargers are going to do. I'm intrigued. I'm not going to lie, because they've had a very interesting draft so far. And they do get a guard in Jalen Farmer, the guard out of Kentucky, their first offensive lineman of this mock draft.
Jalen Farmer, not a bad pick at all. I thought about it at 80, but we all know center is a need. Wow, I cannot believe that.
Yeah.
That's depression.
That's rough.
That is as depressing as it can get.
Yours was best available. Got Caleb Tiernan, offensive tackle at Northwestern. Stribling.
Who is up on the clock?
Commanders are on the clock.
Do they need tackle? Do they go Tiernan? Have they gotten a wide receiver? They got Lemon. They're not going to get Stribling.
Pick is in.
I do think they go Tiernan or they go Wheatley.
Yeah, that's one between two.
I'm not a big Wheatley fan, though. He did not test very well at all.
That's true. Well, they went with Logan Jones. Jones, the center out of Iowa.
I do like
another
Logan
Big
Jones.
Ten guy. And that means that the Broncos are finally on the clock.
The thing is you could have, the funny thing is, Linderbaum would have cost you $27 million a year. And instead, you're getting a starting center in Jake Slaughter for pennies on the dollar, and I think he's going to be a really good player. Zay says, let me know if y'all like this 5-round mock. Sadiq, Brazel, Connor Liu, Takario Davis, Landon Robinson, Kaytron Allen, Michael Taft, Caden Curry. Not bad at all, man. I like that a lot. I think that's actually a really, really good one. I'm going to ask the poll. I'm going to put a poll out to grade the pick of Jake Slaughter.
And of Everett?
Yep.
Makes sense. Yep, Josh gets it. Jordan Tyson is a bum. Broncos still thinking for having their first pick be in the third round and pick 88. And their pick is now officially in, which means that the Eagles are back on the clock at 89.
Grade the picks. I just put out a new poll. Let me know down below. 71% say A for Ravens. Who's up? Denver?
Denver is up. They're now, they
might get Stribling. Oh, they get Jonah Coleman, running back out of Washington.
Bad.
I just if you're not one of the Notre Dame guys or Mike Washington, I just don't see that much of a future for you as a running back in this league. That's just kind of how I feel. Grade the pick of Jake Slaughter, A, B, C, D, or F. Let me know. And grade the pick of Dalen Everett, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Ravens fans, we're 2 likes away from getting to 100 likes. Help me out, ladies and gentlemen. So Chase is on the clock, and Philadelphia so far has had a pretty good day. They added Keionte Scott. They traded away A.J. Brown. They added Max Iheanachor.
They also just got a Roush, the last pick.
Sam Roush, and denied it a Sutton.
Not a bad pick for him.
Pretty solid.
Not a bad draft. Okay, so there was a trade I did for 89. So that's how the Eagles got this pick, was from a mock trade we had. And now we'll see, because the pick is in. And we'll see what they're doing. That means that the Dolphins now on the clock at 90. And Chris McClellan off the board, the defensive lineman out of Mizzou.
Okay, not a bad pick there.
Not a bad pick. Two likes away, Ravens fans. We get to 100 likes.
2 likes away from
Let's
100
get there.
likes,
Let's
Ravens
get there.
fans. Let's go. Okay, on the clock, we only have 10 more picks left in this mock draft, ladies and gentlemen. 10 more picks left. Miami.
11 technically, because Miami hasn't made their pick
Oh,
yet.
yeah, you're right. Miami so far has added Ruben Bain. They traded up to 7 for Bain. They added Chris Johnson, 2 really good picks in that first round for them. They had Chase Basantis, another really good pick. Ted Hurst, another really good pick. Man, I have loved Miami's draft so far. Gotta be honest with you.
Wow,
And they continue
got
on with
killed.
it.
Yeah.
Wow, holy shit. Roley's had himself a day.
Well, the fact that Tiernan has dropped that far to begin with, I mean, pretty solid day, though, if you're Mr. Nick Roloff.
Wow.
That's insane.
What a draft class in these first 3 rounds for Nick Roloff and the Miami Dolphins.
Pretty solid.
So, Bills, Cowboys, who's after them?
After them, it is the Rams, and then the Dolphins are back on the clock again. Then you got the Patriots, Seahawks, Giants, Eagles, Steelers, and Broncos to end things out. So the Broncos will have 2 picks out of the 100 picks in this mock draft we were doing.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty brutal for Moose.
Moose had a rough go of
Is
it
Moose
today.
on live or is he live?
He's on Maine.
He's
today.
on Maine?
He's on Maine with Durham.
He's not on Broncos?
No, just on Maine.
I want to see what their reaction was to my picks so far.
Oh, man. Then the Buffalo Bills pick is in,
Buffalo Bills.
which means the Dallas Cowboys are now on the clock. And it is Tyler Onyendon, defensive lineman.
Tyler Onyedem.
And now picks are coming in as the Cowboys are in at 92, and they got theirs in, which means the Rams are now on the clock. Just revealed their new uniforms earlier this morning. And Zakee Wheatley going to the Dallas Cowboys at pick 92 in the 3rd round, a safety out of Penn State, who, like you said, did not test too well at the Combine this year and had a decent year this past season with Penn State, not as well as he did in 24. And now DeJon Stribling going to the Rams at 93. And these picks are flying off the shelves now. The wide receiver out of Ole Miss. He will go along well with A.J. Brown and Puka Nacua if he is there.
Dude, that is so funny. Sorry for checking out. I was listening to the reaction.
It's all good.
What's up, Daniel? Good to see you. What have I missed?
You missed.
Dribbling to the Rams. Good draft pick.
Yep, good pick.
Who did the Cowboys get?
They got Zakee Wheatley.
Okay, that's fine.
That's not bad.
They
not
need
bad.
safety.
They need safety. He's not a bad
Yeah,
pick.
it is safety.
He had a
That's
down
fine.
year in 25 with that.
Okay,
with
what's
Penn State.
Mr. Roloff gonna cook up here?
Let's see what the chef has in his kitchen.
What's he gonna cook up? Who's best available?
Let's take a quick gander at that for the moment. Best available right now. Travis Burke, top overall, the tackle to Memphis. They're not going to get a quarterback. They already got Malik Willis. They already got
Brennan Thompson would not be a bad pick.
him with Ted Hurst.
Brennan Thompson would not be a bad pick.
Yeah, Thompson
Pick
and
is
Hurst.
in. Kayshawn Elliott wouldn't be bad either.
Yeah, not be bad as well. Dolphins pick is in.
Go
blue is the hint, so it's got to be a Michigan guy.
Michigan player. Ooh,
Oh,
it's
it's
Barham?
Barham. It's got to be Barham. Jayshawn Barham. And it is.
That it is.
Another solid pick.
I think that one might have been a little bit of a reach. That one brings down Rolly's grade a little bit.
Really? Okay.
It goes from an A+ to an A now.
Not that big of a drop off though.
It's not. He had a great pick.
Because that's his last pick for the Dolphins in this mock draft. And now the Patriots are on the clock.
Wow, you said a little country there. The Patriots.
Patriots. Get my Texan in now all of a sudden.
6 picks left in this draft. I'm giving you a thumbs down for drafting another Bateman. Oh my gosh. If you think that Jordan Tyson is Rashad Bateman, you, my friend, are crazy.
He's better. I'll say he's better than Bateman.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yes.
Jacoby Lane, the wide receiver out of USC. I think that is a little bit of a reach there.
That's a bit of a reach by Mr. Alper.
Not a massive Jacoby Lane fan. But he's just not that great of a route runner. But Seattle's pick is in as well right now. And I think do you think they go offense or defense here?
I think they go offense.
I think they go defense. Let's see.
All right.
What is it?
Jalen Kilgore, right?
That
Yeah.
was route. Jalen Kilgore, the safety out of South Carolina.
And now we got the Giants on the clock.
4 picks left, and the Broncos finally will get another selection. They're second of the day, or
They're second.
God, that's crazy.
That's hilarious. I'm not gonna lie.
So I think when I picked, because I think Atlanta Falcons draft picks. So I think in this scenario, the Falcons picked right behind me because of the trade from the Texans draft pick.
Yeah.
And I think Moose really wanted Eli Stowers.
So
that's what I think.
So he's probably pissed.
Yeah. Or did he want him as a Bronco? I'm not sure. He was saying oh no though. So I kind of think he wanted him as a Falcon because he traded away Kyle Pitts. All right, let's go, Marsh.
Come on, Marsh.
You've had
all day. You've had all day to make this 97th
Who's best available right now?
And they got their pick in. Travis Burke. I don't think they're going to get him.
Maybe they get Brandon Thompson. Have they got a wide receiver yet?
I don't think they have. They're not going to Bryce Lance.
Do we
run around 4?
That's funny.
Yeah, Sam's going to be fuming if that's the case.
Oh, I love that.
That's
Jackson
not bad.
Jr. I like him a lot.
That's a good pick.
I like him a lot. Sam says we do not. That is day 3.
So tomorrow.
We have only 3 more picks, Kaiser. 3 more picks, my friend.
Yep, we're only doing the first 3 rounds.
Yeah, only doing the first 3 rounds, first 100 selections. Philadelphia is on the clock.
And their pick is in. Well, you know what's funny about the whole Broncos thing?
What?
So technically, when we were done with all of our picks for both our teams, was when the Broncos made their first selection.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. It's brutal.
And Brennan Thompson is a Philadelphia Eagle.
That's a good pick from Chase.
That's a good pick. The wide receiver out of Mississippi State. Did he have was he the one that had the best 40 dash time? Or was that hurt? Or was that was Brennan Thompson one of the best 40 dash time?
This year?
Yeah, for the receivers. Receiver?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was.
I knew he was up there.
40-yard dash, 2026 NFL Combine. Let's see. Yep, 4.26.
Yeah.
Xavier Thomas, 2nd. Bryce Lance, 4th or 5th, and he is 6'4". It's crazy.
That's insane.
Okay.
Steelers are on the clock. Sperry's got to stop taking a nap and pick somebody.
Who's best available, if you don't mind again?
Travis Burke. They go to the Nuss Bus?
Oh, no. Do you know who he goes? Drew Aller.
Drew Aller. Yeah.
I'm slacking Chase. He's going to go Drew Aller.
He's got to go Drew Aller for the Steeler fans.
I feel very confident about it. Keep going down that list if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Maybe he picks Keionte Elliott. Actually, I would not be surprised. They need some linebacker help.
Pick is in for Steelers.
Like, is Aller even on this list?
He's not in the top 12, or top 16, I don't think.
Who did he pick? Markel Bell. Offensive tackle out of Miami. Not a bad pick there.
No,
Didn't go with the top available tackle, though. Now it is up to one Trace Mustakas to round us out with pick number 100. Who is it going to be? I think, who's Mr. Irrelevant today? Go back to best available if you don't mind. Who did they pick? Who did Denver pick their first pick?
Great question. Let's see.
Sorry to throw a million things at you.
Trying to find it real quick.
Joshua, Denzel Boston got picked with the first pick of round 2 from New York.
Jonah Coleman. The running back, Jonah Coleman. And the pick is in for the Denver Broncos.
I think it's going to be a wide receiver. I think it's going to be Bryce Lance.
Bryce Lance?
I think it's going to be Bryce Lance.
Yeah, he likes Bryce Lance.
Show me Bryce Lance. Bryce
Betcher.
Out of Oregon, the linebacker. I like that pick. That's Bryce
a good pick. That's a good pick.
Wow.
So that is it.
That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start with our recap on the Ravens.
So we'll do all the Ravens picks for then.
We'll show you the 3 picks we had on the Ravens. And then we'll show you the 2 picks from the Packers. And then we're going to get on out of here and try to get some videos out for you guys the rest of today. Jordan Tyson, Eli Stowers, Jake Slaughter, round 1, 2, and 3. Get yourself an elite wide receiver, get yourself an elite pass-catching tight end, and get yourself a little bit of help on that offensive line and replace Tyler Linderbaum. We also, on the Packers side of things, with Zion Young, that was BPA. Best player available right there. Edge rusher out of Missouri, just so happened to be at a place that you would like a little bit of help. And then in round 3, you almost landed Malik Muhammad, but Dalen Everett was the pick because Muhammad got picked right in front of you at Carolina's pick for 83. Those are your selections, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're going to get out of here. Shout out to producer Gage. Thanks so much for arguing with me, hanging out with me. We had a lot of fun today. I hope you guys had fun too. We will be doing this again a year from now, okay? So we'll see you guys in 52 weeks. In reality, though, we'll be back. More videos throughout the rest of the weekend. All throughout the weekend. We'll be back live for the actual 2026 NFL Draft next week. It's going to be a fun one. Make sure you guys lock us in. Make sure you subscribe. It is imperative to be as locked in as you can right here. Again, for producer Gage, my name is Joey Peterson. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and God bless.